I have no idea what that means.
That's the beautiful thing.
I know nothing.
Dana Snow.
I feel like, yeah.
Dana
Like
Snow.
Jon Snow, I know nothing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chicago by Night, Episode 11, Search for a Sire. I'm your storyteller, Quinn Sullivan, and let us go around the horn and introduce everybody real quick before we get started, starting with Lamar.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lamar. I am playing Matthias, the Malkavian preacher.
Excellent. Dana?
Hi, everybody. I'm Dana. Tonight I'm playing Keller, who is of Clan La Sombra.
And then Vaughn.
Hello, I'm Vaughn. I'm playing Nathan, who is of Clan Tremere.
Excellent. And before we begin today's stream, every show here on Soul Bear RPG is brought to you by So Nerd Wear. It's what the nerds wear. Click on the banner below and use the discount code SoulBear for 10% off of every order. Now, before we begin, as always, does anybody have any questions?
So many, but it's fine.
Any concerns before we begin?
So many, but
well.
it's fine.
Well,
Okay. Well, then with that, let's jump right into it. Everybody roll me a rouse check.
Woo!
That was fast.
see if I'm rousing.
Oh, well, you always gotta rouse when you're waking up from your slumber.
Aha!
I am roused.
Just success.
Just,
I succeed!
I also succeeded.
Hmm.
Anki boy.
child are awake from their sleep of the day during Chicago. And they find... Well, let's start with Keller. Hotels can be tricky. You're not careful when you're amongst the kind. Or subtle. You can find yourself in a very strange environment. Like the one you're in right now. You wake up not in the hotel room. And as you rouse and awaken, you find yourself covered. Not by plush luxury sheets in a hotel, but instead in a cold steel coffin. You feel your hands upon where you're rising from and where you are in this close, claustrophobic metal tube. You look to see where you are and you see a vent, or not a vent, but a door shut as well. Keller, you're in a morgue. You're the corpse in a morgue. Lying upon the table. Slotted into a room with dozens of others who are here. What do you do?
This is annoying. I'm assuming... You say there's a door, I'm assuming it's at my head, like... Or it's at my feet, one or the other.
At your head.
Can I try and kick against the back wall to try and force it to open while
Sure.
pushing like my hand against it.
Mm-hmm. Roll a strength athletics check.
I'm good at those. I'm pretty good at those, actually. Four.
4? Yeah. Did any of those have a skull?
No. It wasn't a crit either.
Okay. You press up against the door, the locked steel crate that you find yourself in, using the leverage of your foot against the wall. And as you do, you hear that loud reverberating echo deep from within. And as soon as you do it, it doesn't quite bulge open. But what happens is the door opens. And you are quickly pulled out. And you see them standing there. Alexa. In a white medical coat with long green hair, tied up. They look down to you. They say, "Hey, fledgling.
Hey.
Man, are you lucky I work here."
Does nobody respect do not disturb signs on hotel room doors anymore?
I don't know, man. Hotel maids. It's not your fault.
Well, I guess I owe you one, huh?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. It's weird. Usually, hotels are so give and take. Like, you gotta be careful with everybody who's there, but yeah. A maid barged in, found you, lying there, thought you were dead.
That's definitely fair. Because we're kind of dead, right? So.
Well, I mean, we are dead during the day.
Yeah.
It's kind of how it works. Anyway, this is a bit of a problem, though. I work here. See that guy over there? He's totally, just laying there right now. Points to some dude. His chest is somewhat cut open and visible insides and intestines. And he says, yeah, one could say he's, I don't know. And she sort of disassociates, looking towards him for a little bit.
I think he may have seen better days.
Definitely. But like I said, you're kind of known now. It's something we could take care of. And from last I checked and heard around the mill, you have some people who could owe you.
Oh, great. Pulling strings already.
Between you and me, Annabelle could be very talkative if you just smile and wink.
I think she'd like that.
Oh, I know she does.
Did they grab my stuff? And I'm assuming it's in some kind of
Evidence?
yeah.
It's over there. And she points to another sort of steel table that has a number of plastic bags wrapped up around it. But you can't take it right now, okay? I'll let you know when you can.
Have they cataloged everything yet?
Not quite yet. Look.
I just need a few things out of it that I need to get rid of.
Oh, I understand. But here's the thing. Like I said, we could take care of it. We got people who could take care of it. And, like, if this happened to... What's the Anarch's name? The Lick. Bishop? I think that's his name. Alex?
Alex.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, if this happened to him, would have kicked his ass to the curb. But if it happened to the prince's favorite, and she kind of pokes you in the chest, everybody is running to help you.
I don't know why I would be the prince's favorite.
Well,
I haven't done anything yet.
Well, I don't know. By the way, did you guys find that little La Sombra yet?
Maybe. Maybe just a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit. Oh, man. Whew. Okay. I was just wondering. Is she alright?
As far as I know.
That's good. Who ended up getting them?
What was that? Sorry.
Who ended up getting them?
I did.
You're the Sire?
Oh, you meant that.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
found
yeah,
her.
yeah.
But no, I think one of the Tremere got her.
Ooh, which one?
Uppity staff man.
Ah, I know him. Do Sable.
Ah, yeah, that.
Yeah. Well. Oh, that's a bummer. Is she alright?
Again, as far as I know, we didn't really have time to talk after she tried to, kill me.
Fair. Well, I mean, she was alone for a very long time. She should probably talk to Sun. He's really good at, talking to, venting to, ranting to.
I think I'll definitely suggest that to her.
Huh. Really?
I mean, yeah, you've been totally up and up with Matthias, and I don't see why not.
That's nice. Alright, Keller. Well, we should probably gather your things and, I'll clean this all up. Well, it will get cleaned up. Some of it's going to fall on you. And if you need to, technically you're not really my problem. But you should definitely talk to Annabelle. She's connected to so many powerful people in the city. And I'm sure she's already working on it.
It probably helps that I came from nothing and am nothing, and thus it might be a little bit easier to clean up.
That may be helpful. Helpful, yeah.
Maybe, we'll see.
Well, let's get your stuff and get you out of here.
Thank you, Alexa. Seriously. I know you're just here, but
Yeah,
you're who
pretty
I've
much.
got to say thank you to, so.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'll make it work, and they start making their way to your things. What stuff do you need in particular? Also, who's the other kid? Who's that?
Oh, this, and the Polaroid I had last night. It's my foster brother. I don't know where he is.
Oh, is he the reason you came to Chicago?
I hope in a whim, but I don't know.
Well,
Probably not.
maybe I can help.
Even if I did know where he was. Even if I did. I don't think associating me with me would be very safe.
That's probably very smart. Okay. They let you take the stuff that you absolutely need. It says, stuff gets cataloged and not cataloged all the time. You'd be surprised. Chicago PD has a history of miscategorizing.
I mean, any government or business type lose things in file all the time.
Well, I mean Chicago in particular, especially when Capone was around.
Makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just I really don't need much, honestly. I just need this lockbox and that's it.
Go ahead.
I pocket that and go.
Oh, by the way, you should probably look more alive for right now.
Oh yeah. I'll just like slap myself across the face and then I will rouse Blush of Life. Ooh, I get hungrier. That's a
Ooh.
first.
Say hi to Frank for me. He doesn't got much longer left. He's gonna die from a clogged artery.
That sounds painful as shit. But I'll do that.
Okay. You make your way through the halls of this environment. It's looks like a building that was probably made in the 80s to early 90s. Eventually reaching to the elevator, which also looks like it hasn't been maintained since that same period. And you find yourself in the third floor basement of a multi-storied office complex, to the best of your knowledge. It's relatively devoid down here. And throughout. As you make your way to the main floor, you see a number of kind making their way through late night hours and work days. And one maintenance guy scrubbing a floor polisher during the day. He looks at you, he just nods. And as you make your way down the halls, you can roll me a wits awareness.
Okay.
Two. Okay. Right before you enter into the main lobby, where you hear a Cubs game going on in the background, you see a camera in the far corner pointed towards the entrance of a glass lobbied exit and entryway. And it has its red recording light on, and you feel like you could get up to the blind spot to look around the corner and possibly see Frank. And see if you can find an alternate exit if you want.
Are there groups of people? Sorry. Are there groups of people going in and out?
Not enough.
Not enough. All right. Then I will do my best to avoid line of sight and try and see if there's a side door or something to get out of.
Yeah. Why don't you roll me intelligence stealth? Or no, we can make it dexterity stealth. No, it's intelligence stealth. You're trying to avoid something.
Okay, I'm good at both of those things.
Okay.
Oh, damn, only one. Oh, shit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I rolled a success on each dice, so 6.
6? Alright.
Mhm.
Yeah. You double back round. And as you do, you see that you pass that maintenance worker again. And he's just continues polishing the floor with the earbuds and listening to something. And as you do, you eventually make your way past him and see another maintenance worker taking out trash to the back alleyway. He opens up a back door that says emergency exit only, but isn't really maintained well. And he opens it and brings trash bags out to the back.
I just kind of follow behind him and slip out as he goes out the back door.
Easy enough to do. He looks behind and doesn't pay too much attention to it as you slip around and work your way past a dumpster, and blocking is a chain link fence leading outside towards an alley in this downtown environment. The sounds of the city at night coming into your ears at this moment. Sirens, horns, people.
So I have to. So there's a fence blocking my way out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll climb it.
Okay. Actually, I should mention the maintenance worker at this point reaches a particular door that is attached in the chain link fence, sort of embedded in there. And he is jingling through his keys as he's trying to find it.
I'll just. So it's going around. Is there like a corner of the building I can like go around to get out of line of sight? Or is it just one long alleyway right now?
It's just one long alleyway right now that has a chain link fence that's blocking the only way out. He looks like he's trying to unlock the gate for maybe a late night trash crew. He eventually finds his keys and he does unlock it though.
I'm just gonna try and wait and stay out of his line of sight, just stay out of his periphery until he finishes whatever he's doing, whether he opens it and goes back inside or if he doesn't, like leave it open and goes back inside. I'm just waiting for him to leave so that I can get out of this alley.
Okay. Dexterity stealth.
Yeah. Two, 4.
4?
Uh-huh. No crits.
No. The man opens the dumpster, and you can just see him as you loop down the stairs and around and hide right behind the small steps that were leading up and down into the back entrance of this morgue. And as you do, you can see him take the dumpster and begin rolling it the sort of towards the entrance so the trash crew could come up and lift it in. And as you do, you he leaves it like that and walks back up the stairs as you duck behind, underneath, opens the door, and you're free from his line of sight.
I'm gonna wait down there just a minute. make sure there's no one else crossing into the alley, and then I'll scurry on out.
Okay. You seem clear.
I know I'm not super familiar with Chicago yet, as I've only been here for a couple of months, but how far am I from that hotel that I was found at?
Oof. Intelligence streetwise.
Ooh, I'm also good at that. Getting stuck in morgues has been the best thing for me for rolls. Four again.
You don't think far. You can see a crane a couple blocks down the leading the eastern side of the road. And you don't
The
think
same
you're
one
that far. Yeah.
from where that new hotel was being built.
Yep.
Cool. I'm just gonna throw my hood up and head for the parking garage where I know that where the SUV is.
Okay. No problem. Not anymore. Which leads us to... Nathan. You awake in the same instance. In the comfort of your chantry. The people who've been looking out for you. And who seem to be a little more your speed.
I'm gonna go ahead and blush of life.
Okay.
Success.
Okay.
I send a text to Matthias. This is good evening. And then get up, kind of look at the books that the Duchesky kind of put on the table. And then I'll probably head out of my room just to see if there's anyone around or if it's just kind of me right now.
It seems like it's just kind of you right now. Celia's door is still closed. And you hear a loud thumping coming from downstairs and below.
I'll go check it out.
As you make your way down there, you can see down the stairs into the foyer of the entrance of the chantry is a number of corpses. And you look around, and it seems like they're the same outfit as the people who you met the previous night, who tried to take Celia away from you, from Wainwright. And you see Duchesky making his way to the best of his ability, and lifting up a body with one arm and dragging it down the stairs into the basement of where you first awakened as a vampire.
You said these are the corpses of those ghouls, or?
That you would imagine, yes.
Okay.
They are at least with the same group.
Gotcha.
Duchesky takes note of you and says, "Ah, Master Taylor, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you this fine day? Or
I
night?
woke-
Ha! My day was wonderful."
I can see that. May I ask what occurred with all these new additions?
Oh, yes. As you slumbered during your night, these kind came in and breached our doors. It was quite easy for me to dispatch of them.
Really?
Yes, I am quite agile, and I am quite a killer.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I meant more really they had the audacity to attempt such a thing.
Indeed. That many only see my appearance and they think that he is nothing more than a cripple. But in truth, all these are lies and slander. I
I see.
am a quite capable ghoul and servant of this clan.
Of course. Well, I thank you for your service. You've done quite well here, I see.
Thank you, Master Taylor. It is nice to be recognized every now and then.
Indeed. Do you have any idea what emboldened them so? What they were looking for, maybe? Or was this simply a message of power?
They were probably, I theorize, at least, that they were looking for our young La Sombra guest. I should not say guest. Our new La Sombra newcomer.
I see. Quite an extreme action to take.
Such is the ways of... Well, such
Anarchs.
is our ways.
Think these worked for Wainwright?
I do not know.
Of course.
They are only mortals.
Were.
Indeed. Silly
Well.
mortals and their guns. They are nothing compared to my...
Natural talents.
Exactly. As you can see, and he lifts one of the guys up with one arm.
Very good.
Yes. May I assist you with anything? Or would you like some of my vitae?
Actually, I'm quite full right at the moment, but I appreciate your offer.
Of course. Anytime.
Well, I'll have to see. I have to let my friends know what has occurred tonight.
Indeed. Well, I wish you luck into the night. May your jihad go well.
Thank you.
Come
I
along
guess-
now, you.
Just like a fucking shovel, just.
Yeah.
Nathan's a nerd. He's probably gonna crack open with some of the books that Chesky gave him the other night.
Yeah.
Particularly the history of the clan itself.
Okay. You open it up and, no need for an intelligence or anything. It's written in English. It details the theories of Tremere, the sort of civil war that happened with the traditions and within the Order of Hermes itself. And
Fascinating.
it has a bit of a biased take on it.
I would imagine.
Yeah. It goes into how Tremere was right. There are some interesting names in there. Goratrix, Atreus. These seem to be students of Tremere. A clear lack of anybody but men in these power circles and power groups. But that's essentially what it's detailed in those stories right now.
Does it list anyone that was particularly close to Tremere directly? Like, it's like
Atreus
you
and
said-
Atreus
that's
and
right.
Goratrix.
Those two. We ain't gonna write that down.
Viking Daddy speaks up. They were both punks.
Know them, did you?
Yeah,
Close.
unfortunately.
Friends?
Nah.
So where were you at all this?
Oh, on the front lines of it all. Gathering salubri for us to deoplarize. Going from court to court throughout Europe. Spouting my propaganda ways.
So you were a face.
Not just a face. I caught my fair share. Does that bother you?
No. Make me a little bit of a hypocrite if it did, wouldn't it?
Maybe. Yeah,
Is there
pretty
something
much
in particular about the Salubri that Tremere craved? Or is it just to be easy targets at the time?
just easy targets at the time. The Cyclopses, they were special. They had a firm understanding of becoming one with our nature.
Hmm.
So they were less prone to violence. They were easy targets. Tremere, he needed a antediluvian for himself to become an antediluvian. So who does he deoplarize? The easiest antediluvian.
Fair enough. Is that why we have one in our head with us?
Yeah. Some of the Salubri, well, they weren't as peaceful as they make them out to be. They were warriors. But that guy, he's special.
Are you holding him back? Is that why we can't talk to him? Like I talked to you? Just curious.
Charisma persuasion.
Shit. That's literally just 2 dice, I think. Let me make sure. Yep, just straight up charisma. 2 dice, let's go. Fucking nothing.
I don't know.
Sure you don't. Alright. Have I heard anything from anyone? I didn't take it out yet.
Let's go to Matthias.
Okay.
You awaken in the small apartment of the Blue Velvet. Safe from the sun, safe from sun, maybe. As you awaken from your bed, what is Matthias thinking?
He's thinking about how none of this is fair. He's trying to think of how to get Alexa to the Blue Velvet. He's thinking what's the worst case scenario in case Sun finds him.
Fair. As you're pondering upon that anxiety-fueled meditation, you get a text from your coterie mate, colleague, your brother. Tonight. Good evening. It says.
Good evening. Have you heard from Keller?
Nathan.
I've not. Hopefully they're okay.
Do you know where they went?
I think they said they were gonna go find a hotel.
Oh. Keller, for these purposes, Alexa would have allowed you to take your phone as well.
Not that it matters.
I apologize, I should have specified that.
Can I even use my phone?
Good point.
Is it does the curse specific to touchscreens or is it any kind of communicating technology?
It, from the previous session, it seems like it is only touchscreens. Because Celia did mention that she can use a remote as long as it had buttons.
We need to give you a good old fashioned flip burner.
Yep. Did she say we're going to meet today?
Did we say that? Did we? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
No. But I think they have the car.
Then stay put. Stay put and let me know if they come to you.
I'll be here.
I'm at BV, in case you're wondering.
Good. That's probably for the best. We need to discuss what we're gonna talk. We need to discuss that later.
Yes.
Keller. Oh, sorry, Lamar. Okay. Keller. You finally arrive at the destination in the garage. You see that beat up car from the previous night. You have the keys, you have a phone, you have your lockbox. That should be enough. What do you do?
Did I pass any convenience stores or anything like on the way to the parking garage?
The parking garage has a 7-Eleven attached to it.
I need to pick up a couple of lighters.
Okay. You go in and you see an older man at the counter checking people out. Some dude in a baseball cap and a heavy jacket comes up and asks for 2 Pall Malls and checks about no problem. You're up next. How can I help you?
Hey, I just need these, and I'll take some of the lighters from the stands up front and toss them onto the counter.
Oh, okay, no problem. Can I see your ID?
You need my ID for a lighter?
Chicago.
Is that normal?
It depends from state to state.
I feel like Keller would know if this was weird or not.
Oh,
It's not the first time we've bought lighters.
Right. I think in Seattle you do. You need an ID to buy a lighter. In California you do too.
So weird.
I know.
Other states, man.
We're not like,
What the fuck?
we're not like
Yeah, I was
Florida.
like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck? My southern ass is like, what this shit?
The South could give less of a damn, but whatever.
Oh, you look like you're 8 years old and you need to buy Marlboro Reds? Yeah, sure, from your mom, right? Go ahead, get out of here.
That's,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Actually?
No, man. No, once you get to the West Coast, it's like, I see your ID. Okay. Your mom should stop smoking. Leave now. You're like, Jesus, alright.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
I'll say, I'm like, you know, I haven't been in town that long, but that is the weirdest fucking shit I've ever heard.
I know, I'm from Florida. They just give it to
Fuck you! You know what? I think I left my wallet in my other pants, so I think I'm just gonna pass for tonight. Thanks.
You know what? Where are you from?
From another shithole state that requires you to have an ID to buy lighters. I thought it would be different this far fucking east, but I guess not.
$4.50.
Thanks, dude. And I'll throw him cash over the counter.
No problem. Steak can be bullshit sometimes.
It's exhausting, but you have a good one.
Problem.
I'm just gonna write in my notes, what the fuck is this lighter bullshit?
Going back to Fort Lauderdale.
At least it's not Tampa, and I say as I leave. When I get back, when I get back onto the sidewalk, just gonna take the lighters and start. I took the Polaroids out of the lockbox, and I'm just gonna start burning them on the way back to the SUV.
We'll be a friends each other.
God fucking. Let me burn some paper, Quinn.
I can't help what vampires are afraid of. But,
Tiny itty bitty lighter.
yep.
What? Wait, shit. Cancel. I want to cancel the roll because I fucked up. How did I fuck up? Alright. Submit. What's the difficulty?
2.
2? Fuck. Not 32. 2. Beat it.
You hold your Polaroid. You take that small Bic lighter. There's a slight pause in burning something so precious. And then the sidewalk, you flick that Bic. Set the open flame against the Polaroid. Take a deep breath in and burn the memories physically away.
I just, once it gets to the point where I can't hold it anymore, I just flick the ash out of my hand.
No problem. You know where your coterie members are currently. Matthias is located in the Blue Velvet. Nathan is back at that mansion. You have options, Keller. What are you going to do?
I would rather go pick up Matthias first. Is the Blue Velvet closer? I'll probably go get him first regardless.
It's way closer.
All right. Yeah, then I will start heading that way.
Okay. In that Ford Escape.
Yep.
Okay. You unlock it, start the engine. No big deal in this parking garage. You hit the reverse and you kind of feel it's like, but it's drivable.
Whoops.
Yeah. Making your way through the busy streets of downtown into the ever popular Blue Velvet, where you see the bouncers and the Ford Escape. The nature of the car as it stands right now draws some attention. Not enough. One of the bouncers will actually come up to you and say, "You're going to be allowed to come in through the back door," and lets you drive off into the car and stops traffic, foot traffic, for you to pull through.
I will do that.
Okay. And you make your way through the Blue Velvet. Eleanor Hewitt looks to you and comes through and says, "Good evening. How are you faring this night?"
I think I'm doing just fine for the most part.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. Are you here to see Matthias?
Yes, please.
Excellent. Let us direct you to him.
Excellent.
She leads you to the elevator and takes out a key card. As soon as it opens, she hits a floor number for you, and it's the key card to clear it. He's going to be located on the third door to the left.
Thank you.
Of course. If you ever need anything, let us know.
Sounds good to me.
And she stops the door before it closes. I am understood that... She looks around, looks at the kitchen staff. Members of your clan, she whispers, enjoy a particular taste.
Or the lack thereof.
Exactly. We are looking into this. For you, of course. And if it's something you need, simply let us know.
I will definitely keep that in mind.
You have a good evening, Kelly.
You as well.
Of course. She lets the door close at that point. And the elevator leads you up to the hallway where Matthias is located. You see that carpeted floor, plain white walls, long hallway of an apartment complex.
I saunter over down to the third door on the left.
Do you knock on the door?
Just hit it twice and wait.
Matthias, you hear that.
Does the door have a peephole?
It does.
Check the peephole.
Sire is standing there.
Unlock, open. Good morning.
Good evening.
Oh, yes. Evening. Come in.
I will step inside.
Close the door. How did you sleep last night? Everything okay?
I've had probably the most interesting morning since dying, as I have technically died again.
My apologies. Please elaborate on what you mean, because that could mean anything now.
Nobody adheres to the sanctity of the do not disturb door handle sign on hotel room doors anymore.
Yes, ever since a little event a couple years ago, hotels have limited how often they do not enter a room. It is inconvenient.
Yes, well, some poor hotel maid found me at a loss of life, and thus I was brought to the morgue. And that's where I woke up. But don't worry, Alexa was there. And I guess I'm going to start owing favors now, because this is a problem.
It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alexa...
No, it's not the Alexa finding me problem. It is the I am now officially dead problem.
Oh. No one particularly cares about the homeless. One maid can simply be paid off. It should not be too much of a problem.
At some point tonight, I need to reach out to Annabelle.
Why?
She's my sire and will be able to help me. Because I don't have the means or the resources to pay somebody off. Like, I don't give a shit if I'm dead. Like, to be frank, I wasn't much to begin with, but... to have I can't really put my face in the obits, so...
Fair enough. Okay. You can go do that. I'm glad you're okay. You need to find safety anyway.
And we need to do what we were asked to do as soon as possible, because your sire may have seen something they shouldn't have seen.
Elaborate.
Well, the evidence is gone now, but Alexa may have looked through some of my things. Which, fair, I was dead. And if there was any kind of incriminating things on my person or belongings, that's totally fair. But does put a wrench in some of my things that I had going on. And so anything we can do to clear their mind would be most beneficial for all parties involved.
What did you have with you, Keller?
Memories.
Okay. Sorry, I got a little concerned about the other thing we've done.
Yes, I would also like that resolved, as much as I don't fucking fully understand everything that's going on. But I know what you're being put through right now is absolutely fucking bullshit. And anything we can do to fucking end it as soon as possible is best possible outcome. The faster we resolve that, the faster we can fucking move on.
The only thing we can do is to get Alexa here.
No,
That's
exactly.
it.
And they're at
else?
work right now, so they're a little bit occupied. At least we know where they are.
I suppose. Young Alex is awake.
I mean, I would hope so.
Yes. He's still at the Chantry, I believe it was called.
Hyde Park.
There you go. I'm not gonna lie to you there, Keller. I'm a little scared to leave this room.
I'm not gonna lie to you. We may have beat up the SUV more than it could handle. It's kind of an eyesore now, and it may have made a few noises on the way up.
Good. Good. We continue to be the epitome of stealth.
I think I did great this evening. I broke out of that office building all by my lonesome.
The level of proud I am of you cannot be put into words.
That's because you don't have any, Matthias. It's fine. Anyway. Do you want to go pick the boy up? What do we have on the docket today? Besides the aforementioned things that we've already mentioned.
Surprisingly, we don't have much on that I remember. We might want to follow up with the prince, see what the next steps are, possibly look at our domain.
Oh, yeah. That would be interesting. I haven't actually been over there yet.
Neither have I. I know this is short, but have you learned any more of your special clan abilities?
Learn is a strong word. I know that I can see ghosts. I can see in the dark. I can punch things real good. Even better than before. And there are, apparently ghosts at my beck and call. I don't know how to do that yet, but apparently that's a thing we do. That's about it. I've heard apparently from Annabelle that my clan can actually do some of the mindfucky shit, but I don't know how to do that or if I'm even capable of doing that.
Good. I suppose. Okay. I have to figure out how to maintain any of this. Okay, let's go get Mr. Bishop. And maybe his sire or yours will help us with our current vehicle situation. Maybe a nice Toyota or a Honda.
Well,
something less than
that
$100,000.
belongs to the boy's sire. And I don't think she'll be very happy that we wrecked it in a night.
I have a strong feeling that the amount of... I do not believe she will care.
As long as it's him that tells her. It was that'll be blown up.
Yes. All right. Let's get going, I suppose. Do you want anything to drink before we go? They're very hospitable here.
You know, I was already approached about that, and I just find it so warm and fuzzy that they've offered me something particular to my taste, and yet I think I will be okay for now.
I do not blame you. Someone's going to poison us soon, I'm pretty sure of it.
Can
Shall
we even
go?
be poisoned? I know we can, like, get drunk, and maybe we can get high. I need to figure that one out. But
Basic biology says anything you ingest can affect you, but basic biology's gone away about 6 days ago. Apparently, I can still cough though. Oh yeah, by the way, blush of life.
the cough is part of blush of life.
Core, was it rouse check?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You could not do that in front of us, Quinn. That would be wonderful.
I keep forgetting you guys see that, actually. Because usually Roll20 does GM rolls.
It's okay. I am a bit hungrier.
Same.
But, that's
if
why you
it's been a
cough.
while, I'm gonna sit with it.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Do you want to go in the jank, or do you want to fucking get an Uber?
I guess we will get an Uber. No, let's just go in the...
Yeah, fuck it. We've already wrecked it enough already. Let's do it.
Okay.
No shame.
Okay. Would you like me to drive this time?
Should I be offended that you don't want me to drive? Me and my not having licensed self?
Do you not have a license?
No.
That'll explain your driving skills. I shall drive.
Just because I don't have a license doesn't mean I can't drive.
No. You're
It means I didn't want to go through the dealing with the fucking paperwork of getting a goddamn license.
I understand. I'm still going to drive.
Fine.
Okay. And then
you should probably text him that we're coming.
Oh yeah. Alex, we're on our way. As Matthias starts to head out towards, he will stop one of the ghouls and just says, inform Bronwyn that I must leave. And I'll be back as soon as I can.
She knows.
I'm sure she does. Goodbye.
Matthias, as you were gathering the things, you saw a missed message from Alexa.
Look at it.
Hey, sorry I haven't been around as much. Working things out in Gary.
Reply, it is okay. It's been a short time. I would like to meet with you soon.
Of course.
But not right now.
She read instant reply. Of course, when I get back, we'll meet up.
Yes. One-on-one. Okay,
By
thanks,
the way,
bye.
by the way, your cute friend's still around?
Smiley face. Which one?
The prettier one.
I do not judge. Which one?
Literally reply back. I forget her name. Or their name. Shit.
I understand.
Ask what their pronouns are. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, and that's it. There's no reply. No reply back.
Matthias actually will turn to Keller. I completely forgot. Is it they or she, they?
What?
Your pronouns.
Anything but he, him. Honestly. Both bring joy.
Quote, anything but he, him. Quote, dash, Keller. Enter.
reply back. Ace of Spades. Talk to you soon.
Shall we go?
I just motion at him sitting in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Do you have a license?
Yes, I do have a license. Yes, I had a license, yes.
Hat, as in not present tense.
It is not updated, no.
I feel like an expired license is bad as not having one at all.
No, it is not.
Excuse you. I think I did perfectly well yesterday. I'm not the one who sent a bunch of people after us with fucking guns.
This is true. You did a good job.
So guns are just so messy. Why don't you just punch somebody?
Ranged weaponry in the 21st century?
Speaking of...
Speaking
Nathan.
of... Okay.
Yep.
You are finishing up your studies at this moment. And also wrapping up your text conversation with Matthias.
Mm-hmm.
You get a knock on the door
Come in.
from Celia. Hey, what's going on, dude?
Oh, finishing up some studying. About
Oh.
to meet up.
Okay, that sounds boring as shit.
I'm learning about magic, but okay.
Did you see Lies and Slander down there?
Fucking wrecked the shit out of those guys? Yeah.
Who would have thought?
He... Very, very strong from the looks of it, because,
Dude,
some
one of
left up...
those guys' face looks like it was burnt by acid. Anyway, that's besides the point.
Oh, he used that one. To spell.
Oh, okay.
Turns your blood into literally what you just said.
Cool. So, what you doing?
Probably gonna meet up with my buddies here soon.
Cool.
What about did they tell you anything to do while you're here, or did they just tell you to stay put?
Just shrugs. I got nothing going on.
Jesus.
There's some cool books in here, though. I won't lie about that. That one lady came in. Gravestone.
Yes.
Yeah,
Did she talk to you?
for a little bit. She said she was looking up ways how she could like walk in the sun. I forget.
That one.
I forget what it's called. I don't know. I really wasn't paying that much attention to it, but
Wow, that sounds like something pretty damn advanced.
yeah. From what I'm able to gather, this is a what's the best way to put it? Dysfunctional home.
I think you'll find that with a lot of for most of our kind, I think that's the normal.
Maybe. Let me come with you. I'm bored as hell.
I'll talk to the others about it. No promises.
Alright, whatever. And your coterie reaches the Hyde Park mansion at this point.
Do they all? Okay.
Yeah, parking directly in front of the home in this street. Easy for you to lock and make your way to the front door.
All right, I do so. Do they all text me here or anything?
Here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll head out there.
Just gonna.
I'll
wait
ask.
I'll just wait outside. Thanks, man. Oh, master and mistress. Okay, farewell.
Yes, I'll be back. Probably later this evening.
Of course. I shall have sustenance ready for you, and I will gather some of my favorite books. And he opens the door for you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Have them on my desk if you would, please.
I very much will so. And you too, Mistress Celia. Thanks, Duchevsky. You will get it right one day. Lies and slander. Ha! Very well. He closes the door.
I go approach the car.
While you come up to the car, the windows roll down, and all you hear is, "You ran that fucking stop sign, Matthias. What the fuck do you mean you're a better driver than me?"
The car is still in the same condition as I got into it, Keller.
That is not fair. It's not my fault we almost exploded yesterday.
Oh, I need to talk to you guys about that. And I'm gonna hop into the vehicle, roll the window up.
And Celia's just still standing there in the porch as you hop in. She's like, what the fuck?
I give them a 1 second. Like, calm the fuck. Like,
What the fuck are you doing? What?
she wants to come with.
I cannot express how much of a poor decision that really is.
I am aware. I told her no promises. But anyway, Wainwright sent more ghouls during the day, actually.
What?
Yeah, I woke up to a pile of corpses in the Chantry foyer.
What the fuck?
They have the Chantry has their own ghoul who's a bodyguard, and he dispatched them quite easily. But the point is, they're desperate enough to send an assault group during the day.
That would be smart. Considering the whole...
Everyone's asleep thing.
Yes. They were easily handled, but it's a bold move.
Normally, I would say fuck it and say yeah, she could, but we have some shit to talk about.
Okay. I'll
Like
let
how
her
I
know.
woke up in the morgue an hour
What?
ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll get to that.
Yep.
We'll get to that. I'll tell her it's for her own safety, which it is.
No, look, let me do it. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll get out of the car.
I promise.
wait.
Yeah. I just leaned back in the car. Thank God she took that. I don't want to be the bad
Wait,
guy.
wait.
What?
What are we doing today?
We're just gonna talk.
You?
Come on.
Me?
If we're just gonna talk, because we do not have a plan, then we should all just get out of the car and go into your giant mansion with a giant bodyguard.
Where everybody's listening?
Because
I can't
Also-
promise that. Yeah, I can't promise when we're talking.
I also
it's
just
us.
want to say that I mean it when I say this, and this is what I'm going to tell her. If fucking a shit ton of ghouls came during the middle of the day, the safest place for her to be is inside that fucking mansion. Until this shit calms down.
It's true. I told her I would see what I could do, but I
Because
made
they
no
obviously
promises.
know where she is. And inside a fucking fortress full of magic bullshit is probably the safest place for her right now.
All right.
okay,
Anyway, you all should meet my new friend. I think you'll find him interesting.
Yeah. As you all leave out, you see Celia standing there, and that broken door that was kicked in opens, and you see Duchesky bowing his head, looking away and down towards the floor, and you see Abraham standing in the entranceway saying, "Celia, it is best for the time being that you remain in this home. So, look me in the eyes. You will go into your room, and you will not leave for the remainder of the night." Celia, without hesitation, begins walking upstairs.
Well, that settled that. Good evening, sir.
Mr. Taylor, I'm quite preoccupied. Farewell, fledglings.
Give a small like a small nod, respectful.
Oh, Mr. Taylor, I hope you have a great and restful night.
Yeah. This is my coterie.
Ah, hello, young fledglings. I am Duchesky. I am the servant of Mr. Taylor here.
Matthias, nice to meet you.
Of course. He's a huge hunchback of a man, bent over. Looks like if he stood up straight, would stand maybe about over 6 feet tall. But that hunch brings him down to at least 5'5".
Woof.
Yeah.
Woof. The one not talking is Keller.
Yes. I am quite aware of the Shadow Weaver. It is nice to meet you finally.
Hello.
Mr. Taylor, is there anything that I can provide for assistance?
For now, I don't think so.
May I offer your coterie my vitae?
Anyone hungry?
I'm good.
I think I'll be good, thank you.
Very well. Well, may you all have a restful evening, and may your jihad go well into the...
Thank you.
Of course. I need to fix this door.
I turn back. Let's get into the car, which we need to take to a body shop at some point.
Yeah. And Matthias will start to drive, probably towards our new domain. I think that's the best thing we can do.
Probably a good place. Did we, out of character, I can't remember, did we tell Jackson we wanted that, or did we say we'd decide later?
You have to decide later. You didn't.
Okay.
Oh, then we should probably... We can still stroll around there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Alex, I must say your new life seems to be rather well catered.
I
very
am
happy for all
very...
success.
I have very, very, very much lucked out in a lot of shit and all this bullshit. But yes.
Young Keller here.
Yeah, what's about this morning? Evening, whatever.
Would you like to fill him in, or do you want me to tell your story?
Oh, hotel maids don't respect the do not disturb sign, and thus I
Oh,
woke up as a corpse.
fuck.
And luckily they put me in a body bag, or else I'd be probably dust by now. Woke up in the morgue. Alexa was there.
Oh, well, that's lucky.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to have to start calling favors in order to get that taken care of. So that's fun.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned talking to Abigail at some point.
Annabelle.
Annabelle. Oh, do not do that in front of her. Okay, Annabelle.
That would probably be very bad.
I believe Portia already wants me dead, so...
I think Portia might want all of us dead.
Well, good thing Kevin Jackson likes us.
No.
Oh yeah, apparently, according to Alexa, I am the prince's favorite.
Apparently your whole clan is a favorite because of what Miss Wainwright's trying to do to get to your sister.
Ugh, stop calling her that, Jesus.
Clanmate.
I hate that term, but that's not better for me. Anyway,
Clanmate?
yeah.
Okay, okay.
The last clan I've
You can-
ever met wished me harm as well.
You can just call her
Oh.
by her name, by the way. She has one.
Celia? Celia.
She's
Yep.
very bored.
I would be too. And
You know, I promised her something better than feasting on cops, and then she gets fucking brain cold because
She's
she wanted to
safe.
go outside. Which I could have made her go inside without that,
Well,
but whatever.
my Primogen is a dick.
Most kindred are dick.
Sounds like it's a running theme. Speaking of that, how are we gonna deal with Matthias? How are we gonna keep him safe? we can have one thing we got going for us is he doesn't know that we have her yet.
We don't know that.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Alexa is currently under Sun's control.
Really?
Yeah, which is double shit. Considering they went through my stuff when I was in the fucking bin.
Well, you don't have anything to link us to finding the child, do you? No, there wasn't any
No.
evidence.
Personal stuff, I think, is what they are referring to, right?
Well, it doesn't exist anymore, but
But they
it's a little
saw
too
it.
late for that.
Well, good. Well, I mean, other than getting your stuff back, which is of personal...
Oh, I don't give a shit about my fucking stuff. I took what I needed, but...
Good. Well, then, as long as Alexa doesn't know that we retrieved the child, then we're all set.
Yep.
They know she has been retrieved, but I told her that I did it.
What? Jackson said not to talk about it at all.
I don't have a fucking choice, and also, they probably already know.
You could have lied. I know that's rich coming from me.
Yeah, we've had a lot of luck with lying. And
You just
also,
said
what would have
nothing.
happened if I had lied to Alexa's face and they murder me on the spot?
Alright.
No one's going to murder the most famous vampire in the city right now.
You don't fucking know that.
But I know power struggles.
Yeah, and so do I.
We're pawns. We're
There's a
disposable.
reason why, when I did it, I said that I did it.
That makes... You're already a target of Sun.
Rather, he target me than Matthias, who is the easier target.
We're a coterie.
He's gonna get to you through Matthias or vice versa.
We're a coterie.
Which means the faster that we do this, the faster we take care of it.
We should go to your sire. We can't tell them either. We need to go to Kevin. Mr. Jackson.
Nothing much. It's from the sounds of it, your Primogen's extremely influential. I don't know how much. I know he's the prince, but I don't know how much influence he'll be able to really extend protection to us with.
So what do we do? This is not my area of expertise. I preach the word. There's nothing about this.
I read books for a living. I wrote about it, and I feel you.
Actually, Nathan, why don't you roll me a intelligence academics check?
Okay, I like that role.
You are a history major. You would have studied feudal courts at some point, especially with your PhD expertise.
That's true. Academics. Should I add my ancient history specialty?
Yeah. Why
Or
don't
no?
you go ahead? Yeah.
Okay.
Different time period, a different social structure, but let's just count it towards maybe early medieval, like Dark Ages era.
The amount of history you two know is astounding.
Greatest story ever told.
I rolled really well, so I mean, I'll take it. 6 Anki boys.
Okay.
Black die.
You remember from feudal courts, and it seems the Camarilla structure is similar to this.
Specifically principalities.
Yes. The prince doesn't deal with the day-to-day himself. That duty typically relies with the seneschal.
Yep. Okay.
And the seneschal is far more influential to the nobility and the serfdom.
Us.
Yeah, for lack of a better term in this instance. Then the prince will be. The prince carries out the task. The prince is the head. The prince is well respected. But the seneschal is the one who does that. And of course you have the sheriff, and the Primogens seem to be akin to barons. Very specialized.
All right. Well, if we want to do this from the up-down, we don't need to go to the prince. We need to go to the seneschal, because the Camarilla is basically a principality. So the seneschal is the one who actually does the dirty work.
No, the last time I tried to go to the Seneschal, the prince showed up.
Well, he might have taken special interest, but in the normal day-to-day, it's the seneschal who does everything. Jackson holds the symbolic power. The seneschal is the one who carries it out in the name of Jackson.
You're telling me this like I don't already know this.
I'm saying if we want to go up-down, it's the seneschal we gotta talk to.
Go to the COO versus the CEO.
Yep. One thing we do know is I think. Oh wait, actually, never mind. Nathan doesn't know that.
Nathan, you're smarter than I am. I know this very easily, and I'm not worried about Keller. They can break the jaw off of a building.
Yeah, I noticed.
What should we do? Should we go to Seneschal? Should we go to Abigail?
Annabelle.
Annabelle. Oh my God!
You're gonna get yourself murdered if you.
I know.
Even more ways than one.
If I make it past the next week, it'll be a small miracle.
Well, I need to talk to Annabelle regardless, and we'll probably catch them in the same spot.
Yeah.
Or at least similar.
Annabelle seemed to be in a good standing as well as a keeper of Elysium. Yeah, I'm relaying this to Nathan as well with that fucking successes.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That was stupid good.
Yeah, I didn't roll any stars. It was just straight up onks.
Annabelle's seemed to have the position that was akin to a consort, keeping everybody in check in the
courtesan
court. Yeah,
yep.
Though there was no sort of relationship that you would have read between Jackson. She seemed to be very important through that aspect.
So, I mean, we got 2 key points. We can talk to Annabelle about multiple things. One, for Keller's little situation this morning. And 2, dealing with,
You need to talk to Annabelle anyway about that. And then we need to talk to Seneschal about our domain.
Yes.
And I need to talk to him about a haven.
That too. I'm assuming I could only stay at the Chantry so long, to be honest.
So Annabelle it is. And then maybe, hopefully, we'll cross the Chantry at the same time.
Well, we have both their numbers, if I remember correctly. We have contact information for both.
Has Annabelle ever not at the Succubus Club?
That I'm not sure of.
It's usually the go-to start.
Y'all lived there more longer than I have. I'll start driving that way.
She has her own room, so.
But everyone was. Does Matthias know that? Does Matthias know that? The last time we went there, that everyone was getting out.
Well, we've all been kicked out.
Contact.
Well, at least the 2 of us have been kicked out.
We can't stay for the night.
Keller, does your voice go through electronic devices still?
Probably not.
Want to test it real quick?
No, apparently if I get a fucking Nokia brick, it might work. So I can at least communicate.
Do we want to start there? Do we want to hit up an AT&T and get you a burner real quick?
Yeah, let's do that. Because as much as I love in communicating with you, young Nathan, it would be nice to not have to go through a third party to talk.
Yeah, direct communication will be important in the coming nights.
So we're going to find a place that has a burner phone. Pretty much 7-Elevens.
AT&T, Verizon,
T-Mobiles.
Yeah, T-Mobiles. There's a Walmart nearby. Fuck.
You pass the Target.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it.
Yep,
why not?
That works.
Kindred at Target.
Throw back to Target, Matthias.
Oh no!
Is it the Target that he had an interview at?
It actually is.
Oh, my undead heart. Rest in pieces, buddy.
As you enter into the Target, you just imagine your friend wearing the red shirt, beige pants, good employee. It would have been a good step up.
Handing out popcorn.
Past a Pizza Hut Express on the right-hand side. See people stocking shelves late at night. You imagine that's what Ivan would have done.
This is oddly surreal. I'm just gonna say that.
Can we just, if you
I
don't
know.
mind hurrying up?
I'm just gonna grab a cheap like $20 whatever in a time card, like
I
like
definitely
100.
wait outside because I know Targets have fucking cameras.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I
it
got
would
it.
definitely look weird.
Yep.
And as you do, you
Going to self-checkout.
an employee comes up and says, "Hey, do you need help at all?"
Just grabbing a quick. I just need a new phone. I broke mine, so I'm just grabbing something easy for a little while.
Oh, okay, sounds good. Would you like to be interested in our text messaging plans?
Probably. I just need a card. That includes texting, right?
Uh, that's kind of how it works. So it's a shared card. So he goes into the detail.
Nathan's just like, okay.
Yeah. This is probably going to be the one you want, and he
Okay.
hands you over a Cricket wireless plan. I don't know
Okay,
if
cool.
Chicago has Cricket.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
Metro PCS. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just, as for the phone, I just make sure it's like something, like if you still can get one with a QWERTY keyboard
Oh,
without a
Nice.
touch screen.
yeah, sure.
He'll
We
grab
have
one of
we have
those.
we have a BlackBerry.
Okay.
No problem.
But, young man, do you have any of those fancy cell phone pins? The one with the little soft
Stylus.
stylus. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's more expensive though. You would actually have to. he goes into the details.
We buy the damn phone.
Yeah.
Buy the goddamn phone.
Here you go. And he hands you
Thank
the
you.
BlackBerry. He hands you an old BlackBerry.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. And that's 500 messages free right there with the plan. And then here's an extra 500 for the card. It's buy two get one free right now, so you would actually have 2,000 messages available for you.
Sweet. You have a good night. Thanks for the help.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
As you walk out, I was like, man, it's been a long time since I've heard buying messages per message.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's been like a good decade.
I was spoiled. Well, yeah.
It's okay. So was I as a youngin. Anyway,
I just like once we get back to the car, I just like toss the bag here.
What the fuck is this?
A BlackBerry. It's got a.
fuck?
It's
These
got a
exist still?
I know, right?
and
Here's the time card.
Fuck.
I thought it'd be nice for you to have something with like a physical keyboard.
oh yeah, and there's also a stylus, so in case you have to touch a touch screen, you can try.
I just start fucking turning the phone on.
Give her my number and stuff.
Phone turns on. It's not a
Good for-
touchscreen. It's a
Sure, fire
mechanical
black.
BlackBerry. Yep. But you know what, Keller? You send Matthias a test text, and it works.
Did you get it?
Actually, yes.
I hope you don't mind the middle finger emoji. It was what I felt like sending at the time.
I think that's a very appropriate for you, Keller.
If you didn't, I'd be concerned.
I just wanted you to make sure that you knew it was me.
I will never, ever not know it's you, Keller.
I'm gonna start a group chat, group message, and just like 4 middle finger emojis. There we go.
Ugh, such a weird amount. I would have preferred 3.
I would have preferred none, but I
Start sending eggplant emojis into the group chat. Oh no, he might like this bitter, and I just start sending peaches.
I forget that y'all were children when you got turned. It's okay.
You mean 5 days ago?
Yes.
You know we're both millennials, right?
Yes. It's not your fault. Your parents were delayed. Anyway,
Or whatever they were. I don't fucking know.
would you like to contact Annabelle before you blow up my phone with more
Eggplants?
hieroglyphics?
Yes, we should. I'm assuming she's there, but she might. You should be the one to call her.
I
Or
can't
text.
call.
Oh, you'll shoot her a text. You have her text. You have her phone number, right?
I'm thinking that Annabelle would have given me her phone
She
number.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, in case I needed to relay it to somebody.
It was one of the first things she.
I will. I'm gonna text Annabelle. Hey, it's Kay. Do you have time tonight?
Replies back, "Of course, Sherry. Come to your old home. You are still most welcome." In perfect grammatically correct syntaxed English.
KK, see you soon.
Perfect.
I know that it's weird that I know exactly what you texted. Quinn, real quick.
Yes.
I got Bronwyn's number, correct?
No.
You have
Oh,
Eleanor's.
the ghouls.
You have a card with a number on it for the circulatory system.
Yes.
Probably leads to Eleanor or someone who works for them.
Matthias is going to text that number. QQ, do you know where I am?
Oh, excuse me.
No, Mr. Matthias, I do not.
Does
This
she
is
know
Miss
where I
Hewitt.
am? Does she know where I am?
Let me look this up.
It's general.
She has the ability to. Miss Hewitt replies back. But I do believe she wants you to accomplish the task she set out for you.
Thank you. Just wanted to know how many eyes are on Matthias at the current point in time. We drive to the Succubus Club in a beat-up SUV, clanking
Into the drive pack.
into the driveway of very rich and very well-off cars.
Opulent.
Yeah, when I got that message back from Annabelle, I'm like, hey, Matthias, we're going to your favorite place.
Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yeah. Or the modern equivalent of. Also, Alex. You should probably message the Seneschal. We have domain business to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
You enter into the garage, and as you do, you are met by the mechanic from so long ago, Alex. And he just sort of throws his hands up and says, "What the shit is this?"
He's in the know, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Mm,
Oh. We ran into difficulties.
a few times.
It was that, or that could have been us, I say, pointing at the damage. Personally. We had to make a decision. You understand?
No, I don't. But,
I'll take care of it.
no, you're here. I'll take care of it. Give me a couple days. I will set it straight. God damn, she's gonna kill me.
No. No, she won't.
She's gonna kill me.
I'm the one who had it. You will be fine. It is not on you. Understand?
Okay.
You fully can blame me. I will take all of that blame. I'll explain what happened.
Okay. All right.
It will be okay.
All right. Like I said, I'll fix it. It's not a problem. It'll get taken care of. It's just gonna be a couple days. The subway's real good around the loop, so
We will be fine.
Okay. You still hold on. Yeah, somebody will find you. You're going into the club, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, have fun. Somebody will find you. It'll get taken care of. Don't worry.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I hope it's fine. I hope it's fine. It's fine. I hope it's fine.
Poor guy. And then I'm just gonna walk off.
Yeah, there's not much to say there.
Poor Matthias and Keller are just standing off to the side, just watching the secondhand embarrassment of this entire situation. Keller isn't affected by secondhand embarrassment like Dana is.
Poor guy.
Dana is cringing.
Vaughn is like, oh, this poor motherfucker.
I was like, man, this bitch might die.
Matthias is like, to fix this thing might be more than the car is worth.
How bad is it that bad?
You ran through 2 trucks
Oh, yeah.
and a grenade shot at us. It's not going to be okay.
No.
The very fact that it's moving forward is a small miracle.
I feel like he should be used to this shit. But okay.
You? No, Golden Spoon boy. The only person who should be used to this is maybe Keller, and they don't have a driver's license.
So, you make your way through the elevators and find yourself in the light of the Succubus Club. Annabelle is somewhere here in this environment, on this giant floor where it seems like the night never is going to end. In that neon red glow upon the DJ high up into the stands, in the wraparound bar of the first floor, the multiple stories of partygoers enjoying their time in so many different ways. Keller, you are approached by a handsome young man. He comes up to you and says, "Oh, hey, you're gonna be joining us, right? I was told to keep an eye out for you from Anna."
Oh?
Yeah.
Can my friends come?
These are your friends?
I have special friends.
Whatever, yeah, for sure. Yeah, follow me. I'll take you to Anna. We got a booth. VIP.
Sounds special to me. And I start following.
Alright. He leads you through the crowd of people having great times until you eventually reached a roped off area portion of the club. Private booths here lead to people enjoying the club in a very different way, but also in the same way that people have in the main dance floor as well. And as you do, you make your way through. Security lets you and opens the velvet rope and lets you through. And you see her there speaking with a young woman. She has a shaved temple on her right side, and the left side is all braided up. Maybe about your age, Keller, maybe a little older. And Annabelle is speaking with her in hushed tones and whispers, but also with the cover of the music of the club. Annabelle sees you and says, "Cherie, how are you, my love?" She stands up, gives you a kiss on both cheeks. Very European. Come. darling did so well. You may leave us now. Guy just kind of enthralled by her. Says, yeah, absolutely. There's somebody I want you to meet. Come over here.
I will follow along.
Of course. And she introduces you to the young woman. Says, this is Mallory. She kind of looks and she's like jamming with the whole beat of the club. And just kind of looks up to you and says, what's up?
Hey.
Now, Sherry, I think you two would get along in certain activities that may be of a skullduggerous nature. Specifically of the profitable kind. I thought you two would like to get to know one another.
Who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth?
Of course. Yeah, she said that you can help me and I can help you. Annabelle and I, we go way back. Yes. Of course we do.
Well, I think I would be open to at least hearing you out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm either here most nights, you know, working.
Well, are we talking this now, or can I steal Annabelle for a little bit?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm just vibing with the place right now. Don't mind me. Of course. It is good to see you again, my love. Take care. You too, Annie. Come. We could speak somewhere that's a little more acceptable for conversation.
You do know the most interesting people.
Mr. Bishop, it is good to see you again. Father,
It's very good to see you again.
it is good to see you as well. Oh, should I call you Matthias? Do you have a surname?
Nice is fine, thank you.
Matthias, then. Come along, fledglings. And she leads you to a quieter part of the club. It's probably a porch and a balcony that overlooks the city. And she turns, lights a cigarette, says, Ah, Sherry, what brings you to me this night? I do wonder and do worry about you so much.
Well, unfortunately, I don't really come bearing good news.
Oh, this is unfortunate to hear.
Yes, so I had to find temporary arrangements last night, and that eventually led to me waking up in a metal box this morning, or this evening.
Oh?
I may be officially dead now.
Welcome to the club.
And fortunately, Alexa was there and helped me leave. But they did mention it might cause a few hiccups if I am running around and my name is officially not of the above ground type.
Okay. I would love to help you, Sherry. I can help you in so many ways. Working the night and its court and finding sustenance even, especially here in this Elysium. But when it comes to cover-ups and identities, I unfortunately not so good myself. But we both know people who will and who are. I mean, we are standing in her environment right now.
No. No.
Saw that coming. Time to use that boon.
Dana's crying out of character, excuse me.
You thought I was the only one fucked?
Oh, we all knew that you and I were fucked. Alex is fucked in a different way. Anyway. Do you know if she's around?
Can a daughter of Helena ever be surprised? The answer to that, my dear, is no. She'll come. She will find us. Sure as she says that. Oh, go ahead, Dana.
Oh, I was just gonna say, that does seem to be her style.
And as sure as she says that, here she is walking through the doors of the balcony. Looks to you. Looks to Nathan. Nods. Sees Matthias, does the same thing. And is just sort of waiting for you to say anything. Whatever words are going to be thrown at Portia, you're going to be the first one to do it.
My brain is dead. I do think you have the most impeccable timing.
I didn't survive 1,000 years or so, based off of poor time management.
We have a lot to learn. I'm sure you've heard I'm in a bit of a bind at the moment.
No, I didn't. But it's interesting. You've only been around in this night 5 days, and it seems everybody wants something from all of you. What do you need?
I would think that others would want things from us due to novelty, but as for what I need, I may be classified dead now, and I may need a way to alter that so that it doesn't become a hindrance.
And what will you give me? What could you possibly give me?
Well, I suppose I could let you choose that favor, and you may deign to create one when you like, or... I remember on one of my first nights something was promised, and I don't know if that equates to what I'm asking for now, but maybe I can build off of that. Of which neither Matthias nor Alex knew this happened.
Portia looks, just gives you a smirk. You're gonna learn real quick, child. I never gave you a boon. And Annabelle actually kind of like struggles a bit and says, "That is not what you said." And Portia actually looks shocked for a little bit. She kind of just turns. It's subtle. She was unprepared for that. I am witness, Portia. You promised. I know you are not Camarilla, but still. Laws and all. We'll talk about that later, Annabelle, Portia says. Portia looks back up to you. You have impeccable timing.
Not the first time I've heard that.
I have a hacker on retainer. A guy. He's a savant. One could say he's magical. He's helped me, I've helped him. In ways. It's more of a prisoner, really. You could take care of it. In a little while, Keller will just never have existed. I'll get your information from you. In the meantime, she looks over to Nathan and says, I told you to stay alive, and I meant it. I still have need for you.
Of course. And Keller's helping that happen.
She just shakes her head. Annabelle. My love. You can feel a presence about Portia sort of encapsulate around them. And also more of a defensive presence from Annabelle. The activation of certain powers from certain kindred happening. Your beast senses it itself. As Portia says, when you're finished speaking with your fledgling, please come find me. I miss you, my love. What's insight? Great.
Roll one on each.
Fucking that nothing.
Okay. Matthias.
Wits insight to know if this was weird. No, please.
It doesn't seem like Annabelle really wants to speak with Portia. She's more hesitant to do it. It almost seems like she broke free of something. But Annabelle replies, of course, mi amor. I will find you. Later. And Portia simply gives her a quick kiss and walks away. It will be done, Cherie. I promise.
I am sorry for any discomfort. I'm still learning the game, it seems.
Chicago has its own history. And I believe soon you will understand that. Now, is there anything else that you need? My child.
I think that is it for tonight.
Of course. You rest well. And please be safe.
I wish the same for you.
As do I.
Thank you for your help.
Go along now. And be sure to say goodbye to Maori on your way out.
Oh, I will.
I think she will be very profitable for you.
I'm definitely into that.
I know, my dear. Walking through the club, up and away. Do you stop by the VIP to say farewell to Mari?
Do.
Okay, so you do. She seems excited about the possibility of continuing her professional advancement.
I give her my brand new phone number that I have to look up if she'll take it.
Yeah, of course she does. And as you work your way through the club, you eventually find yourself back into the garage, or outside rather. Your car not available to you currently. It is being worked on.
Alex, have you heard anything from the Seneschal?
I'll check.
He says communication like this will do. I am through a secure line that is being pinged from the United Arab Emirates. How may I be of assistance?
Right. So I guess we'll out of case, I guess we'll if we're on the phone then, or are we just messaging, texting?
Just texting.
Well, I guess one we talk about where we want our little domain.
The River North.
Yep. That's what we want.
Contested territory, but available.
Contested, I say, question mark.
You will find out. If
Joy.
that is what you wish.
He says it's contested.
Do you want a block? Do you claim a building?
The planetarium, Nathan.
It'll be hard to hunt there.
It's a very public area.
Fair enough. The planetarium.
In the surrounding park, I presume.
Yes.
It will be done.
Thank you.
It shall be announced at the next Elysium. Congratulations, Childer.
Alex, did you mention my needs?
Yeah, I'm going to. Also, if possible, if we could find a place for Keller to safely stay for the day, for the days, at least temporarily, we would very much appreciate assistance in that regard.
Are you asking this, or is Miss Keller?
You want me to be the one to ask, or?
I mean, you've already started communication.
I'm asking.
I could have use for a warlock in the future. All trivial tasks, mind you, bearing your status within the court. But use, says.
Fair enough. One must start somewhere.
He actually replies, LOL, like an old grandpa.
Like, just Nathan is like, wow.
Yeah.
He did not expect that.
And he says, indeed. I shall record a minor boon for you that you will owe me. I will call upon it when the time is right. I have my own jihad to wage.
Of course.
Also, I would like to add that you did an excellent job gathering Mycelia to the court.
Thank you. We worked hard and together for that.
Rest well into the night, young Mr. Bishop.
Thank you. You have a good evening.
Red. No reply back.
All right.
What'd he say?
I owe him, but he'll get you somewhere.
Yeah. Whoops.
It's fine. We're all in this together, right?
Yeah. I don't really appreciate what your mom tried to pull back there.
That was creepy. Actually, Nathan will actually say that.
Oh, okay. Then you need to roll me. If that is what you want to say.
That is what I want to say.
You need
Willpower?
It's like intelligent. I can't. It's like something.
Yeah. I have the rule.
We're outside the club now, so it'll be a little easier.
That's not how that's gonna work.
Are we outside the club? Can we still hear the music? Because
That's probably.
the club.
You are outside the club. But
Physically.
Yeah. All right.
You need to roll me a resolve intelligence check.
Okay, that's.
That should be fairly high for Nate.
Resolve is 3. Okay. Oh yeah, actually, that's one of my better combos. So.
You subtract one die.
Oh. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. I know this is probably not going to go well, but let's see. 2, 3. I got 4 total.
It may have been the general vicinity of Portia. It may have been the dueling presences of those two goddesses of blood and their battles. But it is a feeling that comes up. And you feel as if a burden was not only been taken off your shoulders, but your beast's shoulders as well. You feel almost free, coming to the realization that Portia is not good. And you say it. Yeah, that was creepy, Nathan. And you feel it for this time right now. Something broke. Something happened.
I feel weird.
I mean, that was kind of sketchy. Like, I kind of expected it, which is why I was so hesitant to say anything, because people in power never want to admit that they've given you something, because that's just losing power. But
So am I like feeling like a continual sense of relief at least right now?
Yep, you're feeling, mechanically speaking, you're feeling your blood bond be broken.
I feel. No, that was really fucking creepy. She was being really fucking creepy.
You're not defending her right now?
I feel different. I don't know how to describe it. Like, there's actual fear in his voice right now.
Alex.
That was wrong, right?
Yes. Did you not sense what happened?
I was distracted, but
Portia used some type of spell, I guess is the right word. She's-
Influence.
No. Influence is internal. That was a force to make your Sire Keller comply.
If she's done it to hit her, she's...
Welcome.
I am so accustomed to you jumping to her aid.
I don't know. It's like I feel like I don't have this weight on me right now.
You should probably get away from here.
It's probably a good thing that she kicked you out.
Let's just go. I don't know how long this is gonna last. Let's get. I just want to get away from the club.
We can go back. We can go to the Blue Velvet. It's the only safe place I know.
We should probably talk about what we should do there.
I know what I have to do.
Actually, Nathan, you now have a third place, as the Seneschal replies back. He replies back that the... Oh shit, I wrote this down. Hold on. The Lincoln Hotel.
Okay.
It is a real estate investment of his that he is looking to currently sell, but it is what you would call safe. He also adds it is rented out to a number of homeless who need addresses. It's that sort of hotel. Lamar, the best way I could describe it is it's a Hotel Cecil. Yeah. But less weird shit happening there.
I mean...
Yeah.
Pass that along. The Hotel Lincoln. We can meet up there.
Matthias looks at Nate. Oh, okay.
That's what he said.
Will you be comfortable there?
I've probably never heard of this place. Why not? Why wouldn't I be?
It is below your apparent standards, but...
Not my parents, but I mean, I think I'll be
Your
fine.
apparent.
Oh.
Keller, intelligence streetwise check.
Ooh.
Three. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's also, you've heard of the Hotel Lincoln. It's also a popular destination for drug dealers.
Yeah!
And
Hell yeah.
And users as well.
We're going to a real fancy place.
It's right. It's near the planetarium. It would the Seneschal adds it falls within your domain.
I'm so sorry. That's Lamar laughing his ass off. Matthias is looking at Nathan going,
"Are you sure?"
Nathan's like, "Why not?"
You know,
What?
I think it's absolutely perfect.
what is Nathan wearing right now?
Probably just like, if whatever was at the chantry, probably just like a shirt and jeans. Totally underdressed for the succubus club, but didn't give a shit.
Taxi.
Otherwise, we would have had to stop somewhere.
Okay.
He's probably rocking his Walmart hoodie from the other day.
Good. Yes.
Okay.
Matthias and Kel look at each other like, oh, here we go.
I will give the manager a heads up that you are on your way there.
Thank
This
you.
is our
We
replies.
appreciate it. Just text right back.
Okay. You go into the taxi, and you give him your destination. He replies, "Really?
Shit. Yeah.
Looking for a cheap place to stay, huh?"
Yep.
I did a tour in the Lincoln.
Did you know?
Tour, huh?
Oh boy, yeah. I saw 2 guys get shot there within 2 weeks.
That's pretty exciting.
You know, there are good people there too.
There are good people everywhere if you know where to look.
Oh yeah. I mean, a lot of people there are just down on their luck. You know how it goes, right?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. That's a bit why we're going there.
Yeah, well, best of luck to you. I honestly do hope you make it. Just don't be surprised if the police barge in every now and then. I mean, one time I saw a sniper rifle just pointed down the end of the hallway where I was going up the stairs. He was just bowling that thing down there. And he was like, "Sir, get out. What are you doing here?" And I was like, "Bro, I fucking live here." Anyway, that was a long story.
I'm simply glad that you was able to get out of that situation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, good on you, dude.
You know, I'm doing all right now. Driving a cab in Chicago. In the world of Uber.
I definitely prefer taxis, so fuck it.
Yeah, we know where the fuck we're going. That's why, kid. Anyway. Ah, fuck! And he's shouting at the Cubs game that's going on in the Chicago cab at the moment.
The AM radio station.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
You know, you think they're really pitched up their bullpen, really kind of like draft that thing up, but no, Cubs ain't gonna ever do it, because Cubs are never gonna win another World Series, I swear to God.
It's all about having faith, my friend. Don't give up quite yet.
It's better than being a White Sox fan. Jesus.
That I can agree with.
You know. Alright, here we are.
Thank you very much.
I give him money as we leave.
Ah, much appreciated. Thank you. You have a good night now, and Godspeed, guys. And he drives off.
Oh no. Nathan just like, oh God. Like
Nathan?
inwardly. But
Nathan,
trying not to show it.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Um,
Be okay.
I just want to remind you that it's never as scary as it looks.
It is a tall building, multiple stories. It spans upward, and it looks like the building has this rivaled Gothic architecture that was built during the era of the Roaring Twenties and had some dilapidation during the 30s. It looks like it's seen a lot of years, but there also appears to be history to it. It speaks of a time of Chicago that was a little more profitable and a little more dangerous at the same time. It's a large building, but there's something to it. Definitely. It's run down. You make your way through there. There's a restaurant off to the side. It's attached to the hotel. It doesn't look busy at all. It almost looks a lot more like a dive diner than anything else. And you see a homeless man begging for a change out, pandering on the sidewalk in the entrance. And Matthias, you actually recognize it. It's Jason. He served 6 tours in Iraq and Afghanistan combined. Hard guy. On so many meds from the VA, and he's just trying to get his life back together, but the combination of what he's been through and the meds that he's on is just been a little too much for the guy. You've heard some stories about what he's been through, and the man went through hell.
Well, isn't it a blessed day? Hello, Jason. Long time no see.
Maddie?
Yes. It's been a long time. How have you been, good friend? Staying well?
Trying to, get change for the room that I got here, man.
Did you just arrive, or are you at least close?
I've been staying here for about 2 weeks now.
Good.
It's nice to have a warm place to sleep, you know?
Yes, it is. Staying out of trouble.
As much as I can in this place. Who are these guys with you?
I'm so sorry. I'm so rude. The young man here is my friend Alex, and the other person beside them name is Keller.
Oh, what's up? Nice to meet you guys.
Hello.
They are new friends I have made recently, and we have been lucky enough to have a sponsorship of our room here for a couple of days.
Oh, shit. Are you doing NA now?
Repeat that?
Are you doing NA?
No, sir. I haven't quite found a place that's willing to listen to what I have to say.
Oh, good. I mean, we've all been worried about you, man. Like, especially what happened with Ivan, and, we heard what happened to Karis, and Rosa's been worried, and she hasn't heard from you in like a week, too, man. The cops were looking for you last time I went to the city, but, I kept my mouth fucking shut when they were there, bro.
I appreciate it. Yes, I have been on a pilgrimage of sorts, my good friend. The Lord has brought me many trials and tests, some of which I wish to hold close to my chest this time, but I hope to return to you all very soon and find out what happened to Ivan and talk to the police about it.
Yeah, man, and he kind of looks around. Like, between you and me, if you really do need anything, I got a couple guns that I could give you guys on the down low. Just protection. That's all, bro.
I understand. Your heart's in the right place, and I will keep that in mind. For right now, I have a knife, and the purple-haired one has a left hook that would make the heavyweights cry.
Oof, alright. Well, best of luck, man. You need anything. And look, guys, and he looks to Keller and Nathan. If you need anything, any friend of Maddie's is a friend of mine. So just let me know, and I'll help you out, alright? I'm still staying here. I ain't leaving anytime soon. They're not gonna get me out of my home. I got a bed. I got a room. I'm warm.
Jason?
Hell yeah, dude.
See? She gets it.
That is fantastic to hear. But do me a favor.
What's up?
As before, always keep your head to the sky and look beyond the world you have so you can get to the world you deserve.
Roll charisma persuasion.
It's been so long since I've used a charisma roll. 3 plus my persuasion, and then that's 6 because of my bonus bull crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 blood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa. That's a failure and 2 successes.
Failure, 2 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, I ain't about Jesus right now, but you know what I am about? My 2 eyes. Right? Like I said, you need anything, you let me know.
Of course. He reaches out to shake his hand.
Yeah,
Give him
no
a
problem,
nice
Maddie.
smile.
You take care, and it was nice meeting you two.
You two stay out of trouble, Jason. And tries to head on in.
Okay.
He looks like he's seen some shit.
He's been through 2 wars and still has his legs. That's not a good thing. Good guy, though. Heart's in the right place. Head is not. But, yeah. I'm never going to get rid of Ivan, am I? Sorry. Inside we go.
You go inside, and you met with a grand lobby. It has that noir Gothic design to it. The floors are marble. The front desk is intricately carved in stone. It's well lit with that sort of glowing neon, not neon, but luminescence of a warm light bulb. It is nice when you first walk in, and everybody is dressed in suits and as well attended. The stairs in the Lincoln Hotel are a little different, though. They look a little more like Jason outside. But the people who work here love it. And as you enter in, a young person greets you and says, "Oh, hello. Welcome to the Hotel Lincoln. One of the best places to stay in Chicago. I am quite proud of it. How may I be of assistance to you?"
I just looked to Keller.
I've been told that we have a reservation.
May I have a name, please?
For Keller?
Keller? Yes, I have 3 rooms in the... Oh. In the basement, unfortunately. It is the best that we could do on such short notice.
Oh, no, I totally understand. It's all right.
Oh, very well then. And it says you will be staying with us for 2 weeks?
That sounds about right.
Excellent. Well, we hope you enjoy the stay at the Hotel Lincoln. Let me get your keys for you real quick.
Thank you.
We have, and she walks behind and looks pulls out the old, this is an old school, like, lock and key sort of deal. They reach into a wooden box, and as they pull it out, they hand you the keys, all 3 of them, and says, "Well, we have a gym located on the 3rd floor of the building, and we also have breakfast served every morning as you wake up. And of course, in the wonderful Charlie's Diner, right next door. You can see over there." And they point to a entrance inside the lobby itself that leads into that sort of rundown diner.
Most hospitable.
Indeed it is. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay at the Hotel Lincoln. If you have any problems with any other guests here, please let me know.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I spaced out there a bit. How long are we staying here?
We have availability for 2 weeks.
That's much better than I thought it'd be.
We rent out rooms weekly and monthly as well.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Of course.
How many people are about?
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Working or...
Just like, not counting employees, like other, like, patrons.
Other patrons?
Yeah.
Maybe there are a number of people walking in and out of the lobby. It's very sporadic, and it's only like 1 or 2 people. But you see in the lobby itself, like maybe 3.
Matthias, what's your friend's surname?
Jason?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let
Alvarez.
me think about this. Thank you. Alvarez.
Yes, it's a woman working the desk.
That
Or
they
man.
didn't specify.
Okay.
It seemed to be very non-binary.
Oh, okay.
That they did.
They did. Mr. Jason Alvarez is staying here. How long, if I may ask, how long are they staying? Or set to stay?
Oh, Mr. Alvarez. For the time being, is a permanent guest.
Oh,
They are renting the room out monthly.
I see. How much have they paid forward?
They paid for the month, and we try to remind him that he has, but I think old habits die hard.
So, well, I'd like to pay for his next month.
Oh, well, we take, how are you paying? Cash, card, Apple Pay, Google Pay,
A
Venmo,
card.
PayPal, card, okay.
I just hand it.
Swipes it. All right. Here you are. It was accepted.
Thank you.
Just so you know, in the future, and looks to Keller, because they seem the most sketch out of all the attendants, says to them, we also take Bitcoin.
You are well far advanced.
Well, certain patrons, between you and me, prefer it.
That's completely and utterly fair.
Thank you.
That was very nice of you, Alex. That's very nice of you, Alex.
He looks like he needs a break. And I could give him one, so why not?
If we can, we should try to find a job for him. That will help with spirits. And unfortunately, you might actually have to take him up on the whole gun thing one day.
Very possible.
Have we been in our room yet?
No,
Let's go to our room.
I'm assuming that we were talking about this as we were leaving to go to the basement.
Yes, you were not
Like,
and
like
in your face.
in transit.
You reach the elevator, and it goes from the 7th floor and reaches all the way down to the lobby. You see that ticking hand going across the clockwork indicator until it finally does and opens up. You actually see a elevator attendant who looks like he's been there since 1934. And he kind of looks to all of you and says, "Which floor are you going to?"
The basement.
Basement it is. And he cranks a lever and hits the button, and it begins making its way down. He's dressed in a kind of like a red, you know what I'm talking about?
Bellhop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, bellhop.
Traditional bellhop.
Professional bellhop. And he's sitting down on a stool that sort of rides its way down. He has like a paper bag down at the very bottom of the stool too, that is holding something. And as you guys are making your way down, he says, "How long are you staying? You a permanent fixture?"
2 weeks as of now.
That's what they all say. Come in, and they don't leave. I remember when this place was classy.
You.
I do. Of course I do, young man. Anyway. Here we are.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You all have a nice night now.
I want to kind of peek and see what was in that bag.
Wits, awareness.
I don't think Nathan wants to know.
Keller has an assumption, and they're just going to live with it.
I have an assumption as well, but I just want to know two because Matthias can't roll any better than twos and zeros.
Unfortunately, it was too far deep in, and it was a little hidden and secluded. It was within reaching distance, and that's what mattered, probably to him.
Oh, brown paper bag?
Yeah.
About oh, never mind.
You know what's in there.
I now do. I'm full of stupid. Anyway, um, Reaction says, "God bless you, good sir."
Mm-hmm. Reaching into a dim and damp stone hallway with dirty, stained concrete floors and edges, lit by fluorescent light bulbs as you make your way through. It is not carpeted. It is just concrete as you enter. And as you walk your way through, you see rooms number B104, B102, B103 as you make your way through this corridor. But there is a thing to this. There are no windows. There are only doors. And there could be no sun. As you work your way into it, you hear a reverberating radiator. Some shouting happening further down.
Quinn,
Yes.
does Matthias get anything from the web?
I don't think that's how it would... Maybe look.
Then it's fine. It's not worth researching if it's not like that.
Oh, I have it right here.
Never mind.
What dots do you have?
1.
No, you don't.
Okay. Don't worry, that will change, Quinn. Let's just get to our room.
Which keys were we given?
We have one each, I think.
Yep. But what are the room numbers?
Oh, they're all next to each other. So it's B102, B103, B104.
Let's go into 3, shall we?
Okay.
A thin carpeted room with a large-sized queen bed, at least. Also stained as you walk in. It is pretty much devoid of any luxuries. It is white-walled, no windows, a radiator chained to one portion of the wall that is inside here. The bathroom is small. The toilet is right next to the shower, and it looks like only the smallest of children could actually finish their business inside of it. It has a sink that also cramps in this claustrophobic wash space as you enter in. And there is a very cheap flat screen TV looking over into the just hanging above the old brown dresser. And that's pretty much it. Lit by one
Nathan-
light bulb.
Nathan visibly, like, upper lip goes up.
Aren't you uppity?
Mm.
You've slept in worse. Can I do just a cursory check around the room to look for anything that's out of place or shouldn't be there?
Sure. What's awareness? What specifically is she looking for?
Audio listening devices, video cameras,
Yeah,
things
go
that
ahead.
are sus.
Mhm.
Ooh, that just fucking kept going. 3.
Great.
That was if that there's a skull on one of those dice, and that gave me paranoia. But no, 3.
In terms of bugs in electronics, you find that it's clean. The Seneschal is keen on his investments for multiple reasons. The only thing that you see that is sus is a hole in the shower that comes from the other end, probably from a previous stay.
We'll just keep the bathroom door closed.
Okay.
Well, it's secluded, that's for sure.
Shall we look at the other rooms?
I think we've seen one, we've seen them all.
Well, maybe one doesn't have a stain on the bed for you, Mr. Alex.
You also don't have to stay here. You can catch a fucking taxi back to the chantry.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Oh. You've never had to rough it a day in your life, have you? And if you tell me about camping in your backyard, I will smack you upside your head.
I'm not that dense.
Making sure.
I'm well aware I'm lucky and multiple have and continue to be.
Try
I'm
not
not
to
dumb.
judge too hardly, Keller. Even the wealthy have their challenges.
Oh no. So sad.
You don't see me complaining about whatever those may have been, now do you?
Mm-hmm.
I never had real issues like this.
What a world that must have been. Anyway, we have other things to talk about, don't we?
Yes, we do. And this is looks like a very safe place to do that with, so that's the point.
Okay, well, first thing, as the oldest person in the room, I would like to welcome us all to our new domain. Congratulations, everybody. We did it.
In 5 days.
Yep.
Well, 6 for you, Matthias. You are the eldest of us all.
Yes.
In time, maybe we can expand our little domain.
Let's not get it too ahead of ourselves right now.
No. How are we gonna get Alexa to the Blue Velvet?
Well, they were at work when I left them. I don't know what they're doing right now, but
We need to have
they must work there on a semi-regular schedule.
No, that's good thing to know. If we can find that out. My main concern is with the whole future vision thing. She'll kind of know what we're up to.
If it's anything like what I have, it's not an arrow.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not an arrow. And even then, sometimes it's the queen waving it at you on the street. So there is a possibility that subterfuge can be used. I don't like lying, but
The most obvious ploy would be invite her out for a good time. Just
I'd
say,
also
hey.
like to mention, neither of you were there for this, and I was a bit occupied with some wood in my chest, but when Matthias and I first collided, there was a moment at the intersection where Alexa pointed out the taxi across from us and asked Damien to ram it, knowing somehow that Matthias and his sire were in that car. There's a reason Alexa is called the Hound.
She can probably be able to smell her bullshit. Do you think we can get their husband,
there
sorry,
you go.
to invite them out to the Blue Velvet?
Alex is a good person, but
And he does attend the Blue Velvet. We've seen him there.
Let's
But
all
I
get
think-
together.
Don't know how many people we should involve.
You're right.
you need to get Alec. I'm thinking
Alec or Damien would be the best bet, but how much should we involve them?
Damien doesn't want any part to do with this. Damien, unless it has to do with his job, which a part of me says
But they're a coterie, aren't they?
yes.
Coterie look out for one another.
At least that's what we've been told.
It could be like a freshman class thing in college. You meet a bunch of people in your first couple of days, and then you find your own cliques, and I don't know. The only thing I can think of that would get actual action is to either say that we found that weird cult stuff there, but that might bring more attention to Bronwyn than is desired.
That could bring negative attention onto Bronwyn.
The only thing Bronwyn doesn't want
His son.
is your
Son.
primogen.
And here's the problem. What was on Nate and what is on your sire is probably tenfold on Alexa right now.
You think so?
Am I still feeling that relief, or is that over?
That's no, the relief is still there.
Okay. If it's, I don't know, it's...
But what do you
Whatever.
think causes that? Do you think it's that just mind stuff, or is it worse than that?
It's something more. I don't know, because we've seen the mind thing. It's kind of short term, right? At least from what we've seen, it's like an immediate. I know I can do it myself. I mean, you just tell them what to do, and then they go do it.
I
But
don't
this is
know.
more
I
than
don't
that.
know. I've seen such strange things. My true sire made a man bash his brains in with a simple command. I don't know
That was
what
gross.
I don't know what power. You saw that? No, I'm playing. I don't know what.
I mean, not really. I was a little distracted.
I understand, but I don't know what power or what length can go. All I do know is that I swear I almost got through to Alexa, and then they short-circuited or something, and they started
If they're...
screaming.
Maybe they were close to experiencing what I'm, like, at least feeling for right now.
It is possible.
But maybe, for whatever reason, they weren't able to break free of it. I don't even know what I'm feeling right now is long-term or temporary.
And Portia hasn't done anything weird to you, hasn't done anything out of the ordinary. Because I don't know how the mind shit works.
I mean, obviously we made eye
I only
contact.
saw what your primogen did to Celia.
Can I remember the first night where she used her abilities to, like, basically make me, like, feed from her?
Yes.
Let me think, okay? Just...
Dude, does Matthias remember the first night that he met his original sire?
Yes. You all do. No, you all remember that. Everything that
Okay.
you happened in the first 5 days, if you can recall it as a player, you recall it as a character.
Just
Okay.
making sure.
Okay, let me...
Except for the one night, Nathan.
Mm.
You do not remember the Diablerie.
Yeah. I know
Or
I committed it.
You remember that part, but you don't remember
The next
happened
part.
after.
Yeah, that's fine.
What
That's
happened
I
after.
don't that
Between
yeah.
that and waking up is a fucking blessing.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
and
you
then
remember-
gaslit.
Yeah.
And I got gaslit by Viking Daddy.
Yeah.
Anyway, Portia made me feed from her.
What? Gross.
When I first met her, she picked me up, and then she told me to drink, and I just was like hungry, so I did it because I didn't know fucking. And then I was just like, all right. And then she made me do it again. I was like, okay. But then she wanted me to do it again, and I said, what the fuck? What is this? And then the next thing I know, I'm just doing it.
Are we allowed?
I mean, like, it tastes like, I know this is gonna sound weird and creepy, but it tasted really good.
Ew.
I know.
Yes, that did sound
it-
weird and creepy.
I don't know, it was just, like, it tasted old and powerful. I don't know, it's like, that's all I can describe it as. And it felt
Weird
good.
as fuck.
I don't know, okay, but it felt good. It was like a high.
Highs are nice.
Yeah, it was like that, like really good. Like, I mean, I've smoked weed, and it was way better than anything else. That's the hardest shit I've done. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. At
Try
least you've
not-
done something. Jesus.
Try not to judge too harshly.
You keep saying that. It's not going to make me stop.
But that's what it was like. I don't know. I just like, and then after that, she just seemed wonderful.
Wait, you drank her blood and then you loved her?
I guess.
That's fucked up.
not beyond the realm of possibility.
I mean,
We have to believe that anything's possible. At this point, if a fairy popped up, I'd have to just appreciate it.
I mean, if werewolves exist, fairies exist, right?
more than honestly, Matthias, it's probably a pretty solid possibility that what you know as fairies, they're probably not fairies, they're probably fae, but yes.
That'd be so cool.
What the fuck? What? Sorry. So sorry. Never mind.
I literally this morning when I woke up, Matthias was reading about magical history, about how the Tremere came into being. They didn't start as vampires. They started as human mages, wizards, and shit.
That doesn't surprise me.
You know what? I'm going to accept this. Because to fight it.
But that's the other than like obviously I've made eye contact with Portia before, but those are the only other than that, that's the weirdest thing she's made me do.
So you drank from her blood, and then you've been infatuated with her, and then today you're okay. You're over it.
You have gotten pretty fucking sassy with me before when I've not talked well of her, and now you suddenly are agreeing with me. That's very out of character from the last few nights.
I don't know. When you talked about her like that, I just got mad.
So mind control's the thing.
That's cool.
The question is,
by the way, this might be temporary. What I'm feeling tomorrow night, I might be back. Who knows? Maybe I'm free of it now. Or it's just. I don't know. Call Portia bitch tomorrow. See how I feel about it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, do not do that. For multiple reasons other than that it's a poor test. Long story short, mind control is a thing.
And you think this is what's happening to Alexa?
There's something else.
Either it's a power we haven't seen yet, and it's just an extreme version of just being able to tell people shit what to do. I mean, I can tell people what to do.
Between Bronwyn, my original sire, Alexa, Son, my clan can do whatever they want with the mind.
I mean, look at Keller's abilities, like fucking shadow magic.
You have to get Alexa there. The only way I can see happening is to show danger.
If we show danger, Alexa might bring Sun.
I don't know how we're gonna get. I don't know. But like Alexa's also kind of out of it at the same time.
Alexa seemed perfectly fine when I saw them when I woke up.
The core of Alexa's still there. The core is still there. They still care about Alec. They seem to care about me. The only thing I've come up with is to let her know that this is too much. And that I'm going to be top of the blue velvet if they would like to say goodbye.
Out of character, have you mentioned that Sun wanted you to go to therapy to us?
I swear I did. If not, I'll say it now.
You have.
Okay. That's not a good idea. Not a good idea.
Why?
If you show any form of mental health struggle, that's going to bring your primogen to the door, and that is what Bronwyn doesn't want. What we need, I think, what you
capturing Alexa then.
I don't know.
Why don't we just ask them to meet with us?
That's the if they say no, they say no. I mean, hell, we don't even have to like do it directly. Like, hey, meet us here, and it's like happens to be a block away from the Blue Velvet, and we just walk by. Like, hey, let's check that place out. It's something like that. I mean, it's worth a shot.
It's probably a better idea of everything you've said, but I'm going to need you to give me a heads up if Son is around.
Or if he shows up with them.
Yes.
That fucks everything up.
I don't think Bronwyn... I don't know why Bronwyn doesn't want to deal with Sun.
They are
I don't want to deal with
terrified
Sun.
of Sun.
I'm terrified of Sun.
Everything. Yeah, Alec seems scared of him.
I don't know why.
Jackson hates him. We know that.
That might be a power struggle thing, though.
It could be. It could just be a dick. I don't know, a dick size contest for all I know.
All I know is, even in the line of business, a new hire not doing what the CEO of a company says because some other company told him to do it, they get fired.
I don't. Long term, even if we get Alexa to Bronwyn, that will mean you will have fulfilled your deal with Bronwyn. That is our goal. Is to you fulfill your deal. What happens after that with Alexa, we can deal with. Our goal is to make sure you are safe.
Fine.
At least.
Fine. I will
Honestly.
contact Alexa later tonight to meet me somewhere around the block.
Do we want to try this tomorrow night then?
No, it's just still free. What time is it? Endgame, what time is it?
Okay. It is currently about 1 a.m.
So we have about 4 hours. I already told Alexa that I wanted to talk to them one-on-one earlier tonight. I didn't say when. I just said I did want to.
Are they in town? Like, I mean, are they on duty or?
They were at work when I left.
Oh, right.
Matthias, your text said they were in Gary.
They were in Gary?
That's
Indiana?
Yeah, it's a. I've driven through there.
Wait a second. How far is Gary from here?
Oh, it's probably an hour.
30 minutes, 45 without traffic. South
with
of Chicago.
With traffic, an hour.
Yeah, with traffic, an hour.
LA, that's around the block. All right. Quinn, hold on. What is
You did say that earlier today, by the way.
Yeah, they did. Keller, do you know what time you left the morgue?
I mean,
Right when they
Do
woke
I?
up.
Yes, you do.
What time was that?
If you're
I'm
trying to put
assuming you're
together,
asking in relation.
if you're
Yeah,
trying
basically, I'm just trying to put together what is realistic.
you're putting it together.
Okay. That doesn't make any goddamn sense, does it?
Around the same time you got the text was the same time that Keller saw Alexa.
So Alexa wouldn't have. Wait.
God, there's
So
so
when-
many fucking toll gates to get to Indy Carry.
You're saying
Now
that
I don't know who's texting me.
Alexa sent that text when I got to Matthias, or when I would have been with Alexa?
When you would have been with Alexa. It was a missed message.
So Alexa lied? Or it's
No.
not Alexa?
It's either not Alexa. Well, it's either Alexa lied, which it doesn't feel like Alexa has. the
Because why would
capacity
Alexa
to
lie when they know we're a coterie?
It's either the sheriff, who has done that before,
Or its son,
its son.
who is the first or second most dangerous vampire in the fucking city. Or top
So,
5 at least.
At this
That's great.
point, the only way for us to make sure I talk to Alexa is to go to their office. Because obviously text doesn't mean anything right now. And if I have to go to that office, I'm going to need you, Keller.
They have cameras, dude. I had to skirt them to get out.
I can talk.
There's a side door. I don't know if we can access it from the outside, though.
We'll have to try. But that's the only way I can guarantee it's actually Alexa.
I mean, it's only been... Like, what time would that have been, like, right when I was there?
6.
Yeah, right at twilight.
So it's been, like, 5-6 hours since then.
They'd have 2 more hours of work. If
If it's only 8 hours, it might be more than that.
Or we can call up Alec and see when Alexa gets home.
Good idea. I don't know if Alec would be a. I mean, that was a simple question. I don't know. I don't think he'd feel a need to ask for a favor to answer.
I'll go ahead and text that. Hey, Alec, what time does Alexa get home from work?
Red.
Or he could be
that
a
will get
dick.
answered eventually.
God, is every kindred a fucking asshole?
Yes.
20 minutes pass by. Oh, whenever they feel like coming. I am their partner, not their tyrant.
Thank you for your unnecessary poetic prose, buddy.
Alec, I really appreciate this response. But if you do not mind, could you give me an approximate time that they generally get home? If you are their partner and you actually do care about them, you should have a general bead of when they get home, Alec. Dash Matthias. Go with God. God bless you and bless your heart.
I could just feel the energy from that text over here, and they just kind of scoot their chair back a bit. They're like,
Yeah.
I've been on the other end of that text before.
We just hear that.
You get a reply back. My. Around 3 a.m. Very bold of you, child. May Set guide you in the darkness. And all that bullshit. He replies back. If you don't mind, I am busy working myself. Good night. That's it.
3 a.m.
Which probably means that they get off, or will get off in the hour.
Yep.
They give about an hour.
Nathan is going to Google when exactly Tawn is for today.
Best case scenario is we intercept them before they get home.
That's if they go home.
God, they're so unpredictable.
Alec will actually reply back. This is addition. If this is what I think it's for, they have somebody covering their shift tomorrow night. They wanted the night off.
There we go.
Which means we need to get them tonight. Or they're lost on us.
Matthias will go back. I do appreciate this. And apologies for stepping out of line. I do care for my new sire. Enter. Man, I haven't had sent one of those texts in a long time. Okay.
That sounded like it hurt.
Skills from an old life.
I mean, I know where the office is. I know where the morgue is. If you want to do this, we can do this. We're going in half-cocked, though. I don't know what you're expecting out of this.
I don't know a better solution. I can possibly call the sheriff, Damien, to see if they will help, but...
I feel like that'd be one hell of a favor to ask for.
I don't know if we have the means to pay that favor. Even if it means freeing Alexa from whatever bullshit is happening.
I mean, as y'all two said, they are his coterie mate.
But we are not.
We're just 3 newbies to Damien.
And one happens to be a forced upon child to their coterie mate.
I did not ask for this.
That's why I said forced upon. Neither of you agreed to that. None of us agreed to any of this.
Nope.
But I happen to like Alexa a whole bunch, so I would really like them to not be fucked. And also because of the whatever happened earlier.
I would like you to be safe.
It's going to be many centuries before I'm safe, but Alexa doesn't need to get involved in this. So, we go to their place. We can at least ask Damien. And then we'll figure out what happens before the sun comes up.
Well, if they're off tomorrow, wouldn't that tomorrow be a better time? We have all night and have all night instead
We
of
will
4
have
or 5.
no idea where they're going to be tomorrow.
Fuck, you're right.
If we're doing this, if Alexa specifically got their shift covered tomorrow,
Which
we
also
have to do
means-
this now.
Which also means we could potentially, if we move quickly, we can get into the blue velvet before the sun comes up, and then they'll be stuck. Everyone will be stuck where they are.
I mean, Alexa's a lot older and more powerful than us, but I mean, worst comes to worst, I can try to use my own abilities to make her come with us.
When worst comes to work, I can kind of hold them down, but that's about it. I don't want to hurt them.
I mean, the result is more important than how we do it at this point.
Because I don't think I can do what Damien did to me.
Nope. Oh,
And I wouldn't want to do that. That shit fucking hurt.
I would bet.
Actually, no, violence is not.
I don't want to hurt them.
We can just convince them to have a good time. Just invite them out. That's the best starting point.
I will start with talking and influence. If things go terribly wrong, I am going to trust you two to do whatever you do best.
I'll try.
Whether it's being a streetwise badass or probably the most intelligent person I've seen in a long time. But at the end of the day, we just need to get Alexa to the blue velvet.
I mean, if I have to try to use my abilities, I can, but I'm
We
pretty
need
sure.
to do that. If we're gonna do this, we need a car.
They have a car.
Do they?
I'd be shocked if they did.
No, they've picked Matthias.
And there was an employee parking lot at that office.
Yes, there was an attached parking garage.
Okay. Because it's
Stake the shit out of him.
But-
Stake him in the fucking chest.
But it did have a security card, and it is a Chicago PD more. But it sounds like you have a good plan.
you don't have to humor us, Quinn.
It
We're
sounds
gonna
like
do our fledgling
a
damnedest.
plan.
We are all imbibing of the dumb bitch juice tonight.
Yes, join me.
When it's the only juice you have.
And once we get Alexa to Bronwyn, you'll have hopefully long-term access to the Blue Velvet. And then from there we'll have to figure out how to keep Sun away from you or you away from Sun somehow. Even if that means you only come out during Elysium times.
Or I can stay here. There's a lot of
Yeah.
good people here. Anyway, we have only a few minutes to prepare. Would you like to look at the other 2 rooms?
Why?
Hope.
I am surprised that we got 3 rooms at all. Like, whatever.
This is our domain.
Right now.
For a whole 2 weeks until we get our shit together.
If
Well,
Yeah.
technically, this is our domain, but it's the rooms themselves. No. Behold your feeding flock. And gesture.
thank you too for helping me.
Hey, 3 newbies stuck together.
I mean, I may have made it a little harder on you tonight, so...
You people are the only ones I can be fucking honest with, so.
So, you guys have a plan?
Shitty one, but yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus,
Oh,
Mary,
fuck.
Joseph.
So-
Laura.
In game, are you going to do this tonight or the next night?
Right.
Tonight.
Night.
So, you make your way through the rest, looking at the rooms. It's about the same. Stained carpet, 1 bed, 1 television, broken dresser, claustrophobic bathroom. But no windows, no sun.
Hey, this stain's on the side of the bed. Improvement.
And you make your way back over to the elevator. The same bellhop is an operator opening the door, and he says, "That was quick. You're actually getting out, huh? Good for you." And as the elevator goes up, the doors open back up to the lobby. And you make your way outside. You see Jason there still being like, "Hey, Maddie. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing all right."
Doing just fine, Jason.
That's good, that's good, that's good. You know, I still got what you need, just in case, man.
Actually,
Actually.
I don't think it's a bad idea for tonight.
What's up, bro?
I don't know how to use one, but I'm assuming y'all can.
No!
Actually,
Did
no.
not put points into firearms.
Actually, no.
None of us do that.
Because we're talking characters.
I'm not!
Thank you, thank you, good sir.
Yo, Maddie, what's up,
Yes,
man?
sir.
You look like you're in deep in the shit, man.
Another test by our maker, good sir.
Yo, bro, look. Some dude just paid my room for me for the month.
Good.
Like, I ain't got nothing going on here. You need help? I'll go with you, man. I was a Marine Corps Scout sniper. I know how to do this.
I know. But you
No.
also are now a civilian.
Bro.
Actually, I'm going to look to Nathan and Keller.
I'd be like,
For-
Nathan's like looking at you like, you know, they've got a point.
Keller?
That's some raw.
I'm gonna say
talent.
very quietly to, he is unpredictable. We probably also shouldn't bring guns to the fucking police department.
I thought we were going to get them at home.
That's if they're going home. By the way.
Look, bro, I'm just saying, I got your back. Like, if, you want me to observe up high, I'll observe up high. You want me to, let loose, I'll let loose. You want me whatever you need me to do, man. Like I ain't gotta do this for a little bit, and yeah, I'm a civilian now, but shit, man. I
One
mean,
with a
you
hell
know,
of a lot
you
of raw
tried
talent.
Jason.
you tried to make me pray on this, but like I don't know, I miss a lot of it, man.
Jason,
I know that look that you got in your eye, and
there are times where even the angels need warriors. And even the men of peace need fighters. I actually might need you this time, Jason. And I'm sorry, but I do need your old skills.
hoorah!
Hoorah,
Fuck
Jason. Get up, grab, get up, grab.
+1 Marine added to the party.
I need. This is a stealth mission, Jason.
I know recon.
Recon, yes. Oh my god. We will explain more on the way, but go ahead and grab something you can take from a distance and understand that if you get caught, none of this happened.
They won't remember. I say, like matter-of-factly.
Actually, that's true.
Got your back, bro. Let me suit up. Get my gear.
We'll be out here. Take your time.
All right. Jason walks back into the lobby of his room. 5 minutes. 5 minutes pass by. He comes back. He has a bag, long, slinked over his shoulders.
Wow.
Welcome to Matthias Murder Mondays.
It looks like he. You have your cult. I don't know what you want from me. Like,
Keller's just internally screaming.
he looks like it's like a guitar case, but it doesn't quite fit a guitar.
Nathan's just like, this is gonna be fucking amazing.
And he's like, "Let's go, man." And he lifts up his shirt waist and he shows off a 9mm Glock as well.
Hell yeah.
Walk with God, my son.
Oh, he will.
Matthias raises a hand for a taxi. Can we just stop here?
We can.
Because it doesn't get better from here.
Oh my god, we are a shit show.
It does, Matthias.
No!
You hear in your head,
Oh, god damn it.
"Child, Fletchling,
Oh god. Oh god.
I'm so disappointed at the outcome of the task I set you out to do. It is all right. I understand that trust must be earned. I understand that you must have some anxieties about this new world that you find yourself in. Only know that I am here to help. I am here to help you. I am here to help your sire. This clan of the moon is dangerous, and our delusions are prevalent, always. I am sure that you wish vengeance for something that you have no evidence nor basis on. Only testimony. And I'm sure you, as a child of God, of the machine, you must be wary of false testimony. Know this, Matthias, I am not your enemy. Please do not go out seeking new ones. can always talk about this. Face to face. Go well, child. I wish to speak with you. But go well. I love you, Matthias. You are of my clan. Go well. And that is where we'll end tonight's stream.
God damn it! God damn it! God!
Red flags ahoy, indeed!
And I had a perfect, maybe good thought at the end of that, but you know what? We'll save that for next week. It's fine.
Oh,
God.
what was
No,
the...
it's part of planning, so
Okay.
we'll talk about it after game.
Okay.
Oh my God.
And that's because Keller is a terrible person. That should be prefaced.
God damn it!
Keller is not a good person.
God damn it! I'm trying to be. He's trying so hard to be a good person.
You can't be a good cult leader, Lamar. Like, I don't know.
You tried to say something about my other character, Queen.
We definitely haven't mentioned that bad things may happen. It's fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah.
We're all good people here. Every single one of us is trying.
Trying.
We're all great
I
individual
have to kill
human
Son.
beings.
It's gonna be weird.
Oh,
Just
I don't know
remember
if
that
we
all
can.
kindred are assholes. Except
All
for
kindred.
my text character.
I'm going to get shot in the face.
No!
Damn.
We have a marine now.
Why?
Why? We have a retainer. We have a quick retainer.
Yeah.
No, we have a fall guy. We have a patsy. That's what we just fucking got.
No, Matthias has a 1-dot retainer now. Jason Alvarez, Marine Corps Scout Sniper.
God damn it.
He's more like a 2-dot, but
I'll take whatever dots you gave me.
he's more like a 2-dot. He's not a ghoul. You can ghoul him if you want, but like, yeah, the motherfucker can shoot.
No!
Jason Alvarez, Marine Sniper.
Hell
2
yes.
dots. God, being a cult. So here's the thing. I know it's gonna be a cult, but I didn't know the cult was gonna happen so fast. I'm
Oh.
down.
I mean,
Let's
it's
do
kind
this.
of like you're kind of like predisposed to cult. There's another word for that. That's not the word I was looking for.
Destined.
No, I'll think about it. I'm really bad at word pulling.
God, I love this. God, I love this. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. I knew fucking Son knew. I knew fucking Son knew. You son of a. Oh, so
Ted,
good.
before we head out to answer Dead by Dragonborn's questions, Chicago by Night is streamed every Monday, and then we kind of sporadically stream throughout the week. Whenever I'm feeling up to it after work. Typically, I gather friends and I play Phasmophobia here on this channel. But Jacob and I may be playing co-op Baldur's Gate 3, so that may be happening too. Let's go around the bend real quick. Lamar, what are you doing?
Hello, everybody. My name is Lamar the Con Guy. That's L-E-M-A-R, the Con Guy. You can find me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, all under that handle. You can find me here every Monday playing my stupid preacher, Matthias. Also, you can check out my Twitch channel where I'll play random games throughout the week. I have no really good schedule, so follow me on Twitch. I'm on several podcasts, Nerdy Point of View with Mr. and Mrs. Penaloza. I'm on the Mostly Stream Ranking Challenge through the Grand Geek Gathering, and I am on the Games That Shaped Us. That will have new episodes coming sometime between now and then.
Okay. Dana.
Everybody, I'm Dana. You can find me on the internet at Dana Lee B. That is my handle everywhere. You can find me here every Monday playing Dumb Bitch Juice Coterie 101 every Monday night with all my friends. Catch me on twitch.tv/so-many-games every Tuesday playing either Call of Cthulhu or tomorrow night Star Trek Adventures. Find me on my personal Twitch channel Thursday to Saturday at varying times because I decide to be a dumb bitch and pick up extra hours at my day job. And then find my face on other places at the internet randomly throughout the week.
I did the same thing, Dana. I may be going into work tomorrow morning again.
Quinn!
I'll explain it after the stream. Yeah. But everybody go check out that Call of Cthulhu game. If you're a fan of horror, if you're a fan of this game, go check it out. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. Of course, check out Star Trek, but holy shit, is Ryan a great keeper. It's a really good stream. And then Vaughn.
Hi, I'm Bon. You can only really find me here every Monday playing Vampire the Masquerade with all these lovely people. Please come and watch us chug dumb bitch juice as a collective. Other than that, yeah, check out Forbidden Slurp shirts on So Many Games.
I bought both the shirts already.
I need to go one.
Or Matthias Murder Mondays.
Yeah, and yes,
I got
that
both.
is. Come watch Matthias Murder Mondays. If you'll also could find me in the chat here on Twitch interacting as the Tired Warlock.
I found my old Brewhog cosplay stuff.
Now I need to... Desi. Anyway.
Brewhog. Anyway, and like I said, I'm Quinn. I have on this channel. We may have a stream coming up on Wednesday for some video game. There's definitely gonna be a stream at. You can go to our Twitter and check out exactly what time. I believe I said 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Some video game, probably Phasmophobia. But if I can't get enough people, may finally start Resident Evil. The latest one before Resident Evil Biohazard. Thank you, Dana. 7. New one comes out. Because vampire stuff. Anyway, yes, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Is there somebody who we should raid this late at night that is on right now? Talk amongst yourselves real quick. What you got? What's happening?
Yeah, hi. I'm eating food now. And stuff.
Proud of you. Kate says they'll play Phasmophobia with you on Wednesday.
Oh, Kate, thank you. Now Dana's gonna come join us too.
I'm recording a podcast on Wednesday
God damn it!
because I had a mental breakdown last week.
And
I do
you
it.
need to record a podcast?
Yeah, because we were supposed to record on Wednesday, and then I had a mental breakdown, and thus we had to reschedule for this Wednesday.
Gotcha. All right.
Because I forgot to mention that I do a podcast with my best friend that comes out every other Monday. 12 p.m. Central Time. It's called Flanking Bonus, where my friend Robert and I drink alcoholic beverages and talk about nerdy things that we enjoy.
I get that, man. I mean,
Whoops.
not the drinking part. I haven't drank in 2.5 years.
So proud.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to go and raid Gambit because we've never raided them. And we've raided Behold Roleplay so many times.
Because they're the only person playing when we end.
Yeah, this guy is world building right now for his D&D
Ooh.
game, so that could be
Nice.
fun to watch. Let's go ahead and raid, and we will see you all next Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, good old California time. Until then, we'll see you later, vampires. Nah, never gonna say that again. Bye!
Nope.
Fire!